a lot happened. It wasn't clean. So I'm gonna give you, you know what
See,
I
this thing
mean?
is killing me.
Yeah, because it'll come on and come off.
Yeah,
It wasn't. Yeah,
pray it stays on. But Drew, thank you for coming on the podcast.
of course, man.
I don't know why I ain't asked you after Creams. It was like
Well,
because Julia's been on it and Cream.
Julie been on. I didn't even
Yeah,
see
he
that
was like
episode.
my first. He brought his girl.
Oh
I mean his
wow,
ex on the podcast. So it was
wow.
both of them.
He's bold.
Yeah.
He's
So I was
bold.
like, damn, I should have just asked you right while you was there.
Yeah.
Um, what made you want to come on the podcast?
Well, when I saw your post,
Uh-huh.
one thing I don't like is when people flake. You know what I mean? Or people
Right,
don't. You know what I
right,
mean? I
right.
become blah blah. And as a creative person
You know
myself,
how that feel.
I know how
Yeah.
that feel.
Yeah.
Second, it's always fun to talk about. Like I love the premise of your show.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
love the premise of your show.
Yeah.
It's always fun to like get in and dive into like certain dynamics because you don't even know how much a relationship changes you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's a chance for me to like get it out there. Maybe I'll look back at this like, oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, so that
Even
was
talking about it, you might realize new things.
yeah,
And it may
yeah.
touch somebody that's listening to it.
Right, right,
So
right. So hopefully, all that comes
yeah,
together.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Let the people know who you are. I know you're a Jets fan. That's shout out to
Yo,
Tina. Yeah, we're just going back and forth about it.
yo, listen, man. Me and her gonna talk after this. But my name is Andrew L. Case. Podcast host, Middle Initial Podcast, MI Pod, 69 on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to follow, check out. A regular dude, father.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, Fatherhood is great for me. Right
This is
now,
gonna be going
yeah, it's gonna be
on
going on
and
and
off
off
the
like
whole
crazy.
yeah.
Just enjoy the light show. um, but yeah, like for me, yeah, just regular dude, loves sports,
Mhm.
love my family.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's about it, man. Like
Okay, okay.
nothing too much. Can't
Well,
give y'all too
where you
much.
from? And
From
from the city.
Brooklyn.
From
From
Brooklyn? What
Brooklyn,
part?
yeah. I was actually born and raised Flatbush, and then I moved. Well, born in Flatbush, but there for like 12, 13 years,
Yeah.
and adulthood, Canarsie,
Oh, all right.
and then
That's far. Boy, that's
yeah,
far.
yeah, from Lennox. Shout out to my Lennox dudes.
Yeah.
The funny thing about that, my Lennox dudes, they have a whole thing. They still come back to the block, Knoxmen and all that.
That's what
So
they call Knoxman?
they call themselves Knoxmen or whatever. But shout out to them. They be throwing the L's up. So
Oh
I'm
my
from
God.
91 Lennox Road. Shout out to y'all, man.
Right, right.
But yeah, then moved to Canarsie in like '96, and
Dope,
I was there
dope.
for a long time.
Right.
And then things got weird, and I started moving around a little bit. And
Got you.
now I'm back. I'm back in Canarsie now.
Oh, nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice. I've been to Canarsie like twice, and I was like, oh, never again, yo.
Canarsie, like
It's
people,
hood.
it's not, man. The Florence is balanced. It's a lot of hardworking Caribbean people, and they trying to raise Americanized
Yeah,
kids,
yeah, yeah.
and when you start going into these schools, fall into the trends. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So that's pretty much what Canarsie is.
And I used to teach a class in Canarsie High School. It's not the high school no more. It's like 5 schools
Canarsie
in one.
campus, Magnet
Yeah.
campus. Yeah, that's
Um,
my high school. Shout out to
yeah, I
Canarsie.
used to teach a class, like, just to teach the kids how to DJ.
Mm.
That was always cool.
Yeah, that's
Um,
my school.
but yeah, that place is hood. It's hood. But good to have you on the podcast to talk about an ex.
Yeah,
Before we start, we gotta give this ex a fake name. So,
I think I told you Candace.
but we gotta describe how she look. I may want to change that.
Oh man, brown skin, like really really nice. Really, I used to call her plum skin.
All right.
Her skin was so smooth.
Yeah.
It feel like if you press it wrong, it'll break. You know what I mean? Her
Yeah.
skin was like just crazy.
Yeah.
About maybe like 5'8", 5'9".
Tall? You like women tall?
Yo, I like women.
Yeah.
So I've dated women taller than me. I've dated
Yeah.
women shorter than me, but she was tall. Just especially when she put on the heels. She was like
Yeah.
right. She
6
was
feet.
like
That's
right
yeah.
there with me. She's like let's say like 5'7", maybe 5'8".
Okay.
Maybe embellishing by saying 5'9". I'm gonna say 5'7", 5'8".
All right.
Um, beautiful smile,
Mhm.
beautiful smile. Just a nice girl. So
And where
nice
she's from?
Trinidad. Yeah,
Trinidadian.
Trinidadian. Live in Brooklyn. You know
All
what I
right.
mean? Born in Trinidad. Moved to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like most of my Caribbean massive people. If you weren't, if your parents didn't migrate here
Mhm.
and have you here, you were born
Yeah. Something. Yeah.
there
Yeah.
and migrated
Yeah.
real young. So she was born there and migrated here young.
Got you.
Yeah.
Let's call her Rachel.
Rachel? Let's do it.
Trinidad. Yeah. Rachel. You gonna remember that?
Yeah, I remember
Why
that.
you chose Candace though?
Let's think about Candace Parker. Something like
Got you.
somebody, yeah.
Somebody tall.
Yeah, somebody tall. Just a generic name. I think the name I remember. Talking to
Alright.
Z, so
Well, Rachel, I
Candace.
like Rachel for
Yeah,
a Trinidadian girl.
we can rock with Rachel. That's fine.
Alright. Let's take us back to where this whole thing started.
Oh man, so I think I'm a relationship addict. Like,
At it?
yeah.
So you jump right in or you just date a little bit?
I never gave myself space to breathe. So when her and I met, I knew her for a little bit, but I
Mhm.
didn't know her. I didn't even
Gotcha.
know her name.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would see her
Yeah,
a
yeah.
few times, because mutual friends, parties, whatever.
Mhm.
Would see her. Thought she was cute. That's it.
Mhm.
Nothing crazy. Me and my other ex, we break up, whatever.
Mhm.
I just felt down on myself, not because of the breakup, because I didn't even want to be with that girl no more.
Gotcha.
But I feel like I said relationship addict. I feel like me in a relationship is just
It's the thing.
it's inevitable that
I
I'm
know
gonna be in a
people like
relationship.
you, but
Yeah, and it's not by my design. I don't want people to hear this and be like, "Yo, I meet a girl and fall in love." That's not the case.
Mhm.
It always happens where I meet a girl and we have chemistry,
Gotcha.
and when it comes to like what you want to do, it's never let's just have fun. It's like, yo, let's be together. I like you.
Mhm.
Whatever. So when I met her, the way she told it, she said we met at the Christmas party, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we did," because we was watching Friday After Next,
Wait, like a job
and
Christmas party
nah, it
or
was at my boy's crib. I
Gotcha,
actually had
gotcha.
mutual friends. It's
Gotcha,
my
gotcha.
boy's crib,
Yeah, yeah.
and we talked the whole night. Apparently,
Mhm.
that's what I said. I don't even remember. We talked the whole night, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, and that's just to show how much of impact it left because I wasn't even thinking past that night.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Mhm.
whatever. So I think now the following year, this is around I think the Haiti stuff, the earthquake or something like that. I don't remember if
That
it was
it's
the
yeah, that
yeah,
messed
like
up Haiti for yeah,
2010.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We was doing I was depressed at that point.
Alright.
Letting my hair grow out, beard looking crazy, didn't care. I don't know why. I was, and again, I don't want to say it wasn't because of the past relationship,
Mhm.
but I just wasn't in a good mental space. So I was just
Gotcha.
letting myself like go. So my man's called me like, "Yo, man, yo, we gotta go donate some clothes, to the
Mhm.
store." I said, "Bro, just come pick. I got mad stuff here. Just come pick it up."
Right, right.
Nah, bro, you gotta come in and get out the house. I'm like, I really don't want to go, but he's like, "Yo, just come out, get out." I said, "All right, cool." Reluctantly, so now I told you I'm looking crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Pack this bag up, we go, and we about to leave. And he's like, "Yo, I'm giving my homegirl a ride home, and somebody else,
Mhm.
Rachel." But
Yeah.
again, I don't know her name because, like I said,
Gotcha. You just
our previous prior meeting it didn't stick.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, all right, man, I don't know that. So they get in the back, and she recognizes me, and she says my name, and I'm like, I look, she said, "Oh, I know you." Hit me in the back of the head, whatnot, and I'm like,
Right?
oh, I'm like, yeah, we didn't really like. I'm just like, all right, cool. Like I know who she is, and but I'm still in my mode, like whatever. I guess we had a conversation. We
Uh-huh.
started having a conversation. Conversation's flowing well. Now I'm awake now, like
In the
shit.
car?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now I'm awake.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, nigga, I look yo, I look crazy right now.
Yeah.
And this girl, this the like she's talking to me, having conversation, and I'm like, shit, what am I doing? Like, I snapped out, like, what am I doing? I'm looking out here crazy, blah, blah. So we exchanged numbers,
Mhm.
and I get in the crib, I'm like, damn, how fuck she
You
saw
thought you
me.
fucked it up
Yeah, because
because of how
like,
you look. Yeah.
bro,
I
I
mean,
looked,
that's the thing. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, bro, because she showed me the Christmas party, I look fine. You
Yeah.
see me now, I look crazy.
Yeah.
And me not really remembering, not really caring at that point, it's like, all right, it makes kind of feel like I'm like not even, paying you no mind.
Gotcha.
But I'm like snapping out of whatever funk I'm in, like, yo, what am I doing right now?
You gotta get
So
out of yeah. You gotta get out
yeah.
there.
So we, exchange information, and I'm like, yo, my boy's having his birthday party. You gonna be at
Mhm.
the party? Yeah. I said you should come through.
Mhm.
My plan now is, yo, I gotta clean up, bro. What? I gotta make sure I'm on point, get a haircut, everything. So I make sure I was on point.
Yeah, yeah.
Party come up, buying big ass bottle of Grey Goose, we partying. Fucked up again,
How?
partying too much.
You got too drunk?
Nah, not paying no mind. It's like
You
again,
was in the moment.
it's my man's birthday. It's my man 100 grand. I'm not paying no mind. Like literally, like, and there's other girls there, yo, so I'm just in the moment. I'm
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
moment
Yeah.
having fun. And some girl dancing on me and everything like that. And she's walking. She's like, "Bye,
Dang, trying to get noticed. Oh,
bro."
she
She
left?
leaving. I'm out. So I'm like, I stopped. I run out like, yo, where you going? You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
dance me and talk.
yeah.
She was like, we gonna talk. You know what I mean? She was like, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. Whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm like,
Gotcha.
damn, bro. Whatever. Go back to party. With the party.
Fucked up.
Yeah. So my man's he's mashed now. He's mashed, drunk, whatever. I got to take him home, and
Yeah.
he promised people that he was drunk, dropped him home. I said, how many people you promised you would drop home? I think it was like 6 people, 6, 7 people.
And got messed up.
So the choice is either, yo, y'all find your way to get where y'all going,
Yeah.
or I'm going to drive because he can't drive. And
Right.
I'm
Right.
drinking too.
Yeah.
But I don't even like. I think I'm a permit at that time. I don't even have my license yet. Uh, had to go home get my glasses, so I'm driving this shit like this.
Yeah.
No
Paranoid, probably. Right?
paranoid because it's a brand new Jeep and everything. I'm like, get to my crib, get my glasses. Now I'm comfortable driving niggas to Queens, stuff like that. I bring that up because I call her.
Okay.
Yo, niggas is drunk. I'm fucked up. She's like, and I'm surprised she was up. It was late. She was like, yo. Matter of fact, it was on the road, like
Yeah.
driving, because she
Yeah.
hit me up. I'm like, yo, tell me why I'm fucked up and I'm about to take everybody home. So she's like, yo, be careful and stuff
Nuts.
like that, whatever, whatever. So yeah, I drove everybody, came back to the crib,
Yeah.
everything, and passed out.
Yeah.
And we spoke like the next day, and then she started making fun of me because she was like, yo, y'all had the bottle and you passed the bottle over my head to pour somebody else's drink. You didn't offer to pour me no drink, nothing.
Oh,
So I'm just
damn.
like, yo, now when things starting to click, I'm like, you've never really partied whenever you around with your homegirl. I don't see you partying. So
Okay.
I figure you didn't really want nothing. And I'm passing the bottle. She's like, yeah. But she's making fun of me. I ignored it and stuff like that. But no malice about it. He wasn't mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
But she let me know, like, look,
Next time,
you
pay attention. Yeah.
kind of dropped the ball. So, we just kept kicking it,
Yeah.
talking, texting, stuff like that. And then she came to the crib.
Okay. But how did it go from that? Oh, you just invited her over.
We was just talking.
Got you,
Where you going? She's in class. I'm doing whatever. I think I was working. Where was I working at that time? I think I was that was 2010. Yeah, I was working. Yeah, I was working at the airport, whatever. And
That's decent money though.
it seemed like it.
Yeah.
At that,
In
for what
2010?
I was doing at that time,
Yeah.
no responsibilities really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the check. You know what I mean? So that's why I was able to bounce back, clean up, get the
Gotcha.
files, stuff like that. Yeah, because if
Yeah.
I was working, then it would have been even crazier.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You just showed the party
Right.
like depressed.
So I couldn't be like,
Yeah.
oh, I showed you one side of me having fun, and the next
Mhm.
time you see me, I'm falling off. I don't got no bread.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So I was, hit up, whatever. She came to the crib.
Mhm. Now, how was your game back then? Like,
It was no game, bro. It was just, what's funny? What she was the one who kind of threw me for the loop
mhm.
because we was talking, get to know whatever. I
Yeah.
said, what you like to do?
Yeah.
And she said, fuck with my ass up, some shit like that. Yeah.
Out of nowhere?
And I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
And she's laughing.
You went from step
right
1 to 8.
So I'm like, she's laughing. So I was like, is she fucking with me? Like a
Yeah,
joke, whatever.
yeah.
So, we just talking, like, but she's mad funny and chill, whatever.
Yeah,
So she had time to come to the crib and came to the crib. And, we chilled, talked, ate, made out, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it just went from there. It was just on fire.
Dang.
It was like and wasn't a relationship. We just on fire. Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, come see me. Now we intimate, whatever. But yeah, like I said, like we said, my game was just being myself.
Yeah, yeah.
It was literally just saying, like, I was in a relationship, this is what I'm about, blah, blah, blah. Cause at that point in time, I was tired of the what's your favorite color shit.
Yeah, starting over and trying to figure I hate that.
I said, look, I was in the longest relationship. I laid everything out for her.
Yeah,
I was in the longest relationship. It didn't work out, broke up, still got feelings for her.
You say that?
Yeah, I told her that.
Sheesh.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
not like deep feels, like, because we were still talking.
Hmm.
So, because when we broke up, it wasn't a clean break. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean? Because my last breakup, I kind of did some, let me take you to a hotel, let's go, whatever, whatever. Then when I came back, I was like, yo, I don't think it's gonna work out. Which was crazy because I bought like, yeah, yo, bro, I took her to the hotel, bought champagne and all that stuff. We were celebrating, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And not so long, I was like, yo, yeah, it ain't gonna work out. This is not working. You know what I mean? So I let her know, like, I'm not trying to be in a relationship
Yeah.
if, we cool, we cool. But I guess one day, because we were so hot, I'm like, yo, what we doing?
Right. Right.
Because it wasn't, again, not a relationship question. Are we
Had-
exclusively,
Oh, you headed to that direction, right? Basically.
are we exclusively smashing? That's all I really
All
want to
right. All
know.
right. All
Are
right. All
we,
right.
because I said,
But why does that matter to you
at
as a
that
man?
point in time, because all right, so the prior relationship, the girl I was messing with, when we was just,
Yeah.
she was smashing other people, but she was telling me about it.
How would you
And
feel about like when
I respected her honesty.
yeah.
Like, yo, I'm we don't live in the same city.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got needs, and I'm gonna smash this dude.
Shit. I
And
don't want it. I'm
you
like,
know what I
all right,
mean?
man. You
And
gotta I would chuck the deuces fast.
I said, listen, I was like, listen, I respect it because we're not in a relationship, we don't live nowhere.
Oh, all
So
right, all right, all right.
yeah, so it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like I respected it. But the problem with that was when the insecurity creeps in is when now you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're in a relationship, and then it's like, let me ask you a question. So if you in need, what you gonna do? Because I don't live there.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when shit, you know what I mean? That's when so that's why I
It
asked her, I was
gets
like,
funny,
listen, what
yeah.
we doing? Because I don't like to share.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you want to, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And know we can still kick it,
Yeah.
but we're gonna be a little more careful.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So she's like, nah, just you. I said, and she you? I said, just you.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's good. Yeah. It's good to hear.
Good to hear. Next thing you know, right? I'm supposed to go on vacation in like June that year. We go to the
Mhm.
Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Me and my man is playing the trip.
Yeah.
Everybody started falling off. Yeah,
It always happened that way. Yeah.
when I say everybody
Yeah.
started falling off. So it's just me. Money saved, everything. So I'm venting.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, I'm supposed to go to DR, blah, blah, blah. My boy, she's like, I'll go with you. Never been out the country with another one.
Never?
Never. At that point.
Now, when you was going to DR, it was supposed to be the men's
To
trip,
be the dudes, just the dudes. Guys
but
trip.
now her coming on there changed the whole.
Whole dynamic change.
Got you.
Because now it goes from I'm going out the country, my man's trying to experience a different country. This is before everybody knows what's going on in DR.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So this is a safe time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
we gonna go crazy. We going to another country.
Right, right.
So, but the old flop. So I'm just like, yo, I didn't save all this money and put in PTO for me to stay
Exactly.
in Brooklyn for a week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
So y'all come. You got money? Because I saved my bread.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because this is like, again, and I know it's a different time. A lot of women are into the whole like,
The dude got to do everything and all that.
listen, before y'all hear this and be on some,
Yeah.
yo,
This nigga is broke. Nah, it was different times
it's a
back in.
different
Yeah.
time. I don't really know you like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't about you.
Yeah.
But me and my man's.
Yeah.
If you were add on, you got send bread.
Yeah. That's how I see it. Yeah.
Got send bread. So I said, but she wasn't really working. So I'm like, all right, look, send what you can.
All right. Make it fair.
I got like this much in the bag, whatever. We got time.
Mm-hmm.
She sent me what she could, drop in the bucket. I was like, all right, cool. I'll take that, whatever. Took whatever I had, and I found, well, I was just looking for the trip. Found 2 tickets to DR, all inclusive,
Mm-hmm.
and we went out to DR.
Fire.
Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy, because we argued before we even got there.
Really?
I thought we was gonna make it to DR.
What
Yeah,
was the arguments about?
bullshit. I can't even tell you what the arguments were about.
Now, how long y'all been dating before DR?
DR was June. We was like really kicking it around February.
Yeah.
So we was having dumb arguments. Like we went out one night on like a little regular date,
Mm-hmm.
and she see some niggas she knew.
Mhm.
And she talking, never didn't say, "Hey, this is introduce me." So I'm just like, "Oh, let me step to the side."
Yeah.
And I say, and then she walked away,
I don't be liking that.
and yeah, she
This
walked
is
away,
mad
and then
rude.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm in there, just like, "All right, man, like you didn't introduce me, then you walk out, don't say nothing." So I walked away,
Yeah.
and you left my bag. I'm like, nigga, you first of all, you see some dude, don't say nothing. Then you just dip, you know what I mean? Not she didn't dip with him, but she
Yeah.
just you disappeared for a second, didn't say nothing. And now I'm supposed to say with your bag. I'm thinking in my head, like, what the fuck am I doing with you right now?
That's yeah. Like,
Yeah, I was like, what am I even doing here? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we was arguing about dumb shit a lot. So at first I didn't think we was gonna make it.
yeah.
So DR became one of them trips where we like connected.
Mm.
Now instead of it just being a fun thing, it's like, yeah, we've been fighting so much lately, and this
Mhm.
and the third. And we start getting into her problems, start getting into my problems,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we just having this moment,
Yeah.
in another country, beautiful country. You know what I mean? It
Fire.
was, yeah. So it became a bond, and then it's like, all right, we pretty much gang now.
Mhm.
I mean,
And it's
like,
like,
yeah, because now it's like, all right, so I done spent this money to go on this trip. You know what I mean? We've been fighting like we've been together for how long? You know what I mean? Um,
hmm,
we
mad
turned
funny.
this little 4 month rendezvous into a whole, like, reinvigorate the relationship type
Gotcha.
time, which was kind of crazy because again, we just started kicking it.
Right.
And then from on, it's like, all right, well, your birthday's in August, my birthday's in August. Like, stuff is going, like, yeah, it was
Mhm.
just became a thing. You know what I mean? And we kind of, I forgot when we made our anniversary. I think it was like our anniversary was like June or July or some shit. I forgot the
June.
date. We had like two different anniversaries. I think we had like a
That's
first meet, and then we had like a official joint, whatever.
gotcha.
But our birthdays were so close together. We were
They're
10
both same
days,
signs too?
same sign,
What is it?
Leo.
Leo? All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's don't
I
don't do it. Leo, don't do it. It's fun. Don't do it.
why is that?
Because it's two dominant forces.
Now Leo is like the water sign, right?
Fire,
Fire sign.
fire.
Oh, so you're both like
So it's
clashing.
your way, my way, no way. It's
All right.
like someone has to be mature enough to find a compromise.
Describe yourself at that time. How was Andrew?
Hot
You
head.
mature now, like you deal with
More
your words, mature. Was you the same way?
no,
All right.
no. I was looking back. I like one thing I could say at that time,
Yeah.
I'm right. My way, I'm 100% right. At that, what? Your argument is dumb. Whatever you
Yeah.
talking about don't make no sense. My way. I was wrong.
Even with the ladies.
Like I don't argue with men.
Okay.
I always say that. I say because arguing with a man could turn into physical
Yeah,
confrontation.
yeah, yeah.
And I don't argue, like, let's say we have a debate
Yeah, yeah.
and it gets to a point where I feel like we're not talking about what we're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah.
All right, let's stop. Let's go fight.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't do, because that's why I don't argue with men.
Yeah.
Because arguing with a woman, you're not gonna fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna argue.
Yeah.
You make up. Arguing with a dude,
Now, do you argue to be right when it comes to
of
women, or I learned that
anybody,
I just learned just leave it alone because
any that's my persona is I'm right. I'm not. My persona is I'm right.
I be losing the argument. I have bad memories, so I don't be remembering some of the shit I say. I just be like, you know, you got it.
Right.
Yeah,
But if I feel like I got a strong argument, I'm gonna argue.
yeah.
If I don't and you got me, then you got me.
I just leave
But
it alone now. I had to. Took me 32 years to learn that.
yeah, no,
Just leave it
no.
alone. It ain't worth it.
Now it's like, in my relationship now, it's like, especially, sharing a child and stuff like that.
Mhm.
We learning like, baby, you can calm down, taking things too serious, relax, whatever.
Yeah.
And we make fun like debates and bet, like, yo, you wrong, you gotta do it if you right, you know what I mean?
All right.
But then, nah. We
What did it look like? You said you got to be right. I
I
know. I know that makes a woman mad.
it's just like I was a big principled and moral type person in my head.
Yeah.
So certain things I stood on, certain things I like my women to do and not to do. And one of those things was be too much associated with men. I don't like multiple men knowing your name, and not like, not in
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
crazy overprotective, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
if we go out,
Hmm.
this dude stop you. Where you know him from?
Right.
Like, where you know him from? I said, nah, cool. This dude, yo, how many times we go out and some a dude is like no like
And is it due to insecurities or
yeah, of
just
course,
yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. Cause you thinking now it goes from we not just fucking, I'm spending money.
Mhm.
Not tricking, I'm spending money.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's a difference between now and then, because then it's like when you're in what's it, intentional,
Yeah.
and you spend money
Yeah.
on a woman, that means and not in a way to
You taking us
say,
serious.
"Yeah, I'm taking this serious."
Yeah.
Like, I don't we could go to the movies and go to McDonald's. We gonna fuck anyway. I don't have to take you to a nice restaurant or buy you stuff,
Exactly.
because for the most part, a lot of women, especially around that time, it's like the bare minimum was enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now I'm right. I've never been out the country with a woman.
Mhm.
I've been out the country by myself, but with a woman, never
I
did that.
got
So
you.
that's new
Yeah, yeah.
territory. So
Yeah.
now it's like, all right, cool. Gotta be some respect attached to me.
Mhm.
This is again past thinking. Um, so we definitely was butting heads a lot on just certain things.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Um, but sometimes it's instinct.
Mhm.
Sometimes yeah, you ain't what you are.
Off rip, or it took a while for you to know that?
When I you know when you ever put a woman on a pedestal
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
maybe your man's be like, yo,
That ain't it.
that's not her. Who it was? I was putting her up here,
Mhm.
and then conversations and actions
Yeah,
started
yeah,
dropping
yeah,
where she was at.
yeah. That happened to me a bunch of times.
And I'm like, because I thought I finally found a girl I didn't have to worry about. So
It's that honeymoon stage
yeah,
where
but
they show their best self and you get used to that and you be like, damn, and then you get to know them.
the prior girl,
Yeah.
I know what you about.
Okay.
You when you want some, you go get some. So I gotta ask you, if you wanted some and I don't live in that same state, do you
Yeah.
gonna go get it or you gonna wait till you see me? Because
Gotcha.
how you moved before, you wasn't waiting to see me. You was just smashing. You was like,
Mhm.
listen, I need this itch scratched now. I'm not gonna see you for another month. I'm gonna go scratch that itch.
Got you.
And then I've dated other girls before that. You know, what I mean? I was like, listen, I I don't want to date a type of girl no more. Certain type of girl.
Got you.
I just want a regular shorty, uh, who's not too much out there. You know what I mean? Just something regular. Because
So
I'm a
before that, you was with the spotlight girl.
spot
Everybody knew that name.
spotlight. Everybody knew, and when again, me and associate with name association. Somebody says your name. Oh man, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like somebody say like, oh, all right, man. All right, oh, she for the streets. All right, cool. Because I kind of know where to put you now. It's
Yeah.
no disrespect. Like, oh, if you for the streets, then I know where to put you. I don't got to put in effort, time, whatever. What it take? It take a bottle. All right, bottles cool. Movies cool. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But what it take to get her? Yo, she's top notch, bro. You got to take her
It's a
out
challenge
to
now.
yeah. You
Yeah.
got to take her to
Yeah.
dinner. Blah blah. And that's
Yeah.
just the courtship.
Yeah.
Now we start talking about opening up to a woman. All right,
Mhm.
so she's the type of girl that likes to talk. Is she insightful? She thought she liked to read. Like
Yeah.
what type of woman she is. So and I was very old fashioned in a certain type of way. Not
Mhm.
saying, not saying like I was big on respect.
Uh-huh.
And it's so for example, we argue about I go to a party. If I go to a party and your homegirl come in and
Yeah.
she see me, would she report back to you and say I'm wilding, or would she report back and say, yo, Drew be chilling, man, he having fun. Now you go to a party. My man's be like, yo, she out here wilding, or he be like, yo, I saw your girl at the party, man. She was chilling with her homegirls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So I said, look, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
If someone can see you somewhere and say
Spot you.
something and
Yeah.
surprise me by what they saw, or ask me if we still together from what they saw, then it's a problem.
That's respect. Yeah.
It's
That's
respectful.
respect.
It's
Yeah.
respect. So that's just like, the conversations, we have like, about button heads and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But what really happened that kind of where I should have left,
And this is the beginning.
this is the first year
All right.
where I should have left.
Yeah.
It was my doctor.
Mhm.
Should have left right then and there.
What they say?
Uh
That's one of those ones where you
You
around.
dipping and dabbing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I felt like a kid. Like, what the hell is that? What you
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
Because she was scolding. What pissed me off? The doctor was scolding me.
Really?
Yo, you know, you young people go around and do. I said, Miss, first of all, I'm in a relationship. I said, secondly, I'm not out in the streets like that.
Mhm.
So what are you like? What are you
You're referring to, right?
referring to?
Yeah.
Right. So she's like, yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
So I guess I gotta make a phone call because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So now I'm really sitting there like looking at my phone, like, how do I even approach the situation? Because first I'm like, you gotta check yourself first. I'm like, damn, did I do something the other night and didn't remember? So I'm like, I gotta check myself. Like, nah, I haven't done nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
She was very nonchalant when I asked.
You lying.
Yeah, so I didn't take you serious in the beginning. What? I didn't take you serious in it. So all that stuff you said to me, honesty and all that stuff, I didn't
Mhm.
believe you.
Mm.
So I said, even when we looked at each other and said, yo, are you
Yeah, dealing with anybody else, yeah.
you so you lied?
Mm.
Well, I thought you was lying. It's like,
Wow.
bruh, I was like, yo, so instead of you just keeping it a buck with me,
Yeah.
you thought it was a game. Like I'm playing a game, you playing a game.
Right,
And we
right, right,
gamed
right,
each
right.
other, and it was like, no, I was being dead ass. Like I'm not even.
Wow.
But it was before you though.
Wait, so she knew she had it?
No,
Oh.
that's the thing. This is the thing. So she was like, so I basically said, so when you mess, she said, yeah, I mess with this dude or whatever. You gotta get on the phone,
Yeah, yeah.
call him. You gotta go to the doctor. He gotta do whatever he gotta
Yeah, yeah.
do. Yeah, I'm like, hmm.
Now what's going on in your mind when this is happening? I know trust is
Bruh, it's like
that's the first year.
I'm not, yo, bro,
Y'all been together what? You said 7 years.
yeah,
Damn. It's
bro.
first.
I was like, hmm, your world started to fall down because now the person that you looking at in a way is starting to add up
Mhm.
that you're not that. It's like, all right, so we argued about this, we talking about this, we beefing about this and the third, blah, blah, blah. Your past relationships, like who you were, and now I'm realizing that you kind of broken.
Right.
And I'm broken too, but not in that sense where I'm not that far gone where it's like I don't trust women. I'm a game. Nah, I'm not game you love. Like if I'm saying I'm just fuck with you, I'm fuck with you.
Yeah.
But you telling me that you didn't believe me. Now you put me at risk. I should have left. Should have left.
Yeah.
So everybody hear this. I should have left. If you ever feel that way, you should leave. Because it's about your safety.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a big
Could have
thing.
been
So
worse.
could have been worse. I didn't leave. So
Why didn't you?
nigga, I don't know. I don't know.
That
That's the
trip
thing.
played a big role, you
The
think?
trip was a connection, but to be honest with you, like I said, like, and this is just looking back because this is even though we were together 7 years, this is now like how many years after, so I can't
Mhm.
remember every single detail. But I just remember, I think I went to go get tested again. She said, "I'm gonna test you again." That's what she told me. "I'm gonna test you again." She tested me again and came up negative.
Yeah.
So, and the doctor had apologized the whole nine.
Yeah,
I told her, I was like, "Yo, you don't know me to be, you know what I mean? What about your Hippocratic? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, you can't be talking down on me.
Right. She a doctor too.
You're a
Yeah,
doctor
yeah,
too."
yeah.
Like, she was scolding me, like, "Yo, you young people today, this be." I'm like, "Yo, first of all, I don't know what you talking about." But she tested me again and came up negative. So
Yeah.
that's the reason because
Yeah.
because she was gonna give me medication, and I was like, but I feel fine. Like I've never had no symptoms. She's no symptoms or nothing. She's I'm gonna test you again. Test me again, and everything was fine.
Gotcha.
So I was like, all right. I was in a space where I was like, did I have it? Did I not have it? Was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it just became a whole, well, look, you weren't honest about that, but we weren't together. That's true. We weren't
Gotcha.
together. You were free to do whatever you want. And
Mhm.
maybe by the time I asked you, you was already doing it. I don't know.
Right, 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 right.
We here. and
You just kept it going.
just kept it going. Like we here, but it
Did she
fucked.
apologize at least?
I can't remember.
Dang.
I just know that from that point on, I was I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out because that's when I started going. That's when I like. Now I'm gonna step out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. It's at that point. It's yeah. Yo, bruh, like yeah. That was it.
Trust was gone.
Trust was gone, and I was like, I'm gonna be here, but I'm not really gonna be here. And that's something else you shouldn't do neither.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because now it takes a hit on everything.
Bruh,
Was she?
now
How was you showing that though? It was like less
nah, because
going out.
because I had a good poker face
Mm.
for a little bit,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
wasn't right away.
Hmm.
But it was this young. I met this young lady, talking whatever. We were flirting back and forth, shit
Hmm.
like that. And her and I just went from being on the phone and fucking all the time to barely talking and barely fucking.
That's with Rachel. Or
Yeah, Rachel.
yeah.
So I'm
Dang.
just like, are you cheating on me?
Right, right.
Because what happened? The dynamic changed the following year. Everything started dwindling off. So I'm just like, yo, are you cheating? Because what's going on? We was like this. Yeah. I told her, I says, yo, there's a point in time I couldn't keep her off.
Right, right.
Like, I thought I was in a whole new world, like back to back to back to back. Yo, if she on the red, it's head. Like it was just, yeah, it was. And I'm just like, yo, and I was working, so I had no time to cheat because it's like you draining me. I'm going to work.
Yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
going now.
Yeah.
I would, I'm asleep. Then all of a sudden it's like they sleep in my crib, so she bring clothes. So she had a closet. I had a whole shelf.
Yeah.
There's points I told her I called her. I said I'm going out tonight, and you got all my jeans. I brought all my outfits to your crib.
Damn.
Basically living like basically living by her part time, like going to work,
So
yeah.
yeah.
But the dynamics started to change, and it was like again we argued hard. Took my whole started taking shit back to my crib. You know what I mean? Argument in the crib, take shit back, take this, take that. We was very petty.
Mm.
He was very petty. He takes her from my crib, takes her, yo, you got some of mine over there. I'm gonna come get it right now. It was nasty.
And what bring you back together after the argument?
Me.
Yeah.
I tell you right now, the reason why we stayed together because of me. Because I was relentless.
Hmm.
I didn't want to see us fail.
Gotcha.
Because I'm like, ain't no way you meet somebody. This is the probably obsessive Leo shit that's so stupid. Like it's like because Leos don't like to fail
Mm.
anything. We fail is like the end of the world. So it was one of those things where it's like you got to be who you are,
Yeah.
right? Like we met, we
Yeah.
kicked it, we cool. Like you got to be that person. You can't tell me you're a whole different person. Can't be a totally. You got to be
Oh,
because you
yeah.
showed me a side that I love,
Right, right.
and I say I never experienced this that I love, and
Mm.
you know there's a lot of great qualities. So who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
So when you so a lot of times when I'm like we argue, I call it 10, 12 times in a row, text us like,
Yeah.
yo, let's work this out. And it's a one-sided fight.
Damn.
But eventually she give in and we have a conversation.
But that could take a toll on the woman too. So
Take a
that's probably
toll,
why.
take a toll on her, take a toll on me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when I gave up fighting, which was like years after, that's when I knew like, man, this relationship's about to any minute.
Mm.
Because after a while, like, I get so now, like I said, so poker face,
Yeah.
cheating, blah, blah, blah. When I start, whatever,
Yeah.
made a mistake,
By doing what?
had a phone, I thought she couldn't operate. I had a phone that I thought she knew how to work. It was a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
It was a new one.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't use your feature. I'm like, yo, give me that phone. Can't use it. I ain't put no password on it. Never had a lock on my phone at that time.
Sheesh.
Never
Yeah.
did, yeah. And I went to take a shower. And
Crack
she
that.
got in it and she saw a message and she showed it to me. And then she like towel, like, yo, wait. She's like, all right. She's like negotiating between coming back and leaving because
Damn.
she wants to know what's going on, what's happening. But yeah, so that was breakup one.
You tried to fight for it, but
That was 20. What was that? What year was that? I think it had to be 2013.
it's like year 3.
Yeah, I think about year
You
3
got
is when
caught
I
up.
got caught
Damn.
up. Yeah, I think it was like year 3 when I got caught up. Um, did I fight for hell? Yeah, and I took L's for it, bro. I took mean L's for that, bro. I had to take. I had to. I was miserable. That was a miserable. Yeah, like I said, looking back,
Yeah.
I would never do that again. Never do what I did again. Like,
Yeah.
but when there's certain things when you don't know about you, when you don't love yourself, certain things you don't know about yourself. Um, you just
When you say you don't know about yourself, what was that? What do you mean?
you don't like. Somebody told me, said, Andrew, you wear your heart on your sleeve.
Mm.
You show your emotions
Yeah, yeah.
very easy. Somebody's going to take advantage of you. He was right.
So she knew how to push your buttons.
I know how to push my button, but it wasn't by like it was just like the shit she knew I didn't really like. She didn't care about. Like, she didn't really care. So I was like, ugh, that was tough.
Now, did she play on the insecurity part?
Not
She knew.
really. I wouldn't say she did anything intentionally.
Yeah.
But I remember one time she had pissed me off one time. She answered her phone. We was in the car going somewhere, in the cab going somewhere. She answered the phone and she started speaking like broken Spanish. And I'm just like, all right, you don't speak Spanish. Like, stop doing this Spanish shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But then she was like giggling and shit. So I'm sitting there looking at her like, "What?" Yo, bro, that's when I like, yo, when I say out of control, bro. I was jealous, insecure, like I almost fought a cab driver. She was leaving my crib angry, just went again to get in the car.
Yeah.
So who the fuck car is that?
Yeah.
This guy from the car about to pull a nigga out the car.
Cab
Cab driver. Because I didn't trust him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is a cab driver, was a nigga you fucking with. Didn't trust him. It was a toxic, fucked up relationship. Like, it was a lot that was good,
Yeah.
but the bad.
What was the good in it?
Yo, that was my best friend.
Mm.
I remember like when it was good, right? Take my phone. I'm on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm with my best friend, Rachel. She knows you're on my Facebook. I'm with my best friend. We
Yeah.
talking to each other, blah, blah. But then it's like, yeah, we stopped doing social media stuff because social media is where, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And then going through phones and shit.
Yeah.
Go through my phone, go through her phone. I seen some shit. She seen some shit. You know what I mean? But it started with me and her phone.
You went in her phone first?
I think it was me.
Yeah.
I think it was me. Don't do that either. Don't go through nobody's phone.
Yeah, that's you looking for something to piss you off.
No,
Hey,
no. Don't go through nobody's phone. I'm gonna tell y'all the main reason. And it's not what you guys are gonna think. It's not. Respect my privacy.
right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Respect your partner's privacy. Even if your partner's cheating,
Mm.
respect their privacy. Because you're going through their phone, right? To look for whatever. Like let's say, for example, my phone ringing, it's a female's name. Don't answer my phone.
Right.
If a text come in, you can't see the message, then it's not for you. But if you see something, it's called plain sight.
Yeah.
What's up, Big Daddy? And you seen it, you gotta be like,
Yo, what's that?
what's this?
Yeah.
You can't, you see it,
Yeah.
don't say nothing,
Yeah.
go about your day, and then wait until maybe I don't like my phone right away. Then go in it and start. When it's plain sight. Respect each other's privacy. Because even, like I said, I'm saying it's going to sound crazy. Even if your partner is cheating on you,
Mm-hmm.
it is not your job to investigate what's going on.
Mm.
If you have a feeling that you should leave, you should have a conversation.
Yeah.
If you start investigating, you see things, then you're going to put yourself in a position to where you're gonna make a choice, especially if you don't get up and leave right then and there.
Yeah.
If you don't
yeah.
get up and say, I'm out, I'm leaving, and I'm about to, I'm going wherever, and you're gonna sit down and be like, well, pros and cons, then you shouldn't be nobody's phone.
Exactly.
Don't if you pro
Yeah.
and so there's pros and cons, like, why am I don't go on my phone then. Because now if I can look at your phone and I see some shit and I'm staying, then I
Mhm.
can't. So I'm
Yeah.
going on your phone again 2 months down the line to see if you still doing it.
Mhm.
I got enough already. I seen enough already. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
so if you go on my phone, you see me talking to a chick, or you see pictures on my phone, right then and there, you staying or you going? I'm staying. Don't go on my phone again. Because you said you staying.
yeah.
If
When I used to go through phones in my early age, I stopped doing that when I turned 30.
Mm.
Well, after the person that inspired this podcast,
Mm.
like 31. I used to be entertained by her stuff, just
Right.
see how she moves.
right,
And I used to go on IG wasn't back then, but like Twitter,
Mhm.
her messages and all that stuff, just to see how she move or how she
Right.
talk about me to other people.
right,
And it would start an argument or it would start some type of conversation. And we would go through each other's phone or show me your phone and just horrible.
respect each other privacy.
Horrible.
Because if you want, because if you have a feeling, even if it's like this person's been treating you good, but you like just want
Yeah.
to see, it's just a domino effect. Because
It is.
sometimes people don't know what they seeing. Because one time I got in the whole thing with her, and it was emails,
Mm.
and I'm looking, but I'm not looking at the dates.
They date, yeah.
So
Somebody
the
got me
dates
with
were
that too.
before me, and I'm about to
Yeah.
go trip
Yeah.
over something that wasn't. So I'm like,
I had an ex that did that. She
Yeah,
looked at
and-
my Twitter and looked at the DMs. Early date. I mean, the date was like years ago. I'm like, did you look at the date? And she was like, oh. See?
so it was just it's slippery slope. I went to her phone, she went to my phone, and
Yeah.
then we had broke up, got back. We was always off and on breaking up, but this first breakup was a real breakup, and we got back, and I don't want to say this as a mistake. Number one is I
Mhm.
proposed.
When you got back? What made you do that?
Me and her mom went out,
Uh-huh.
right? Because we was like, now listen, we're not together. We're hanging out. We're
Mhm.
working on whatever. She's not giving me nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We going out. I'm spending bread. Brunch, shop. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm spending, yo,
Yeah,
bruh.
she gonna take advantage. They gonna take
Bruh,
advantage. Trying to
brunch-
get them back.
Brunch almost every Sunday was brunch and shopping. I got paid. Let's go to brunch. After brunch, took a shopping. Hey, my treat. New credit card. What's the limit? I'm spending.
That was
Nah.
sucker of you. The sucker of you.
Bruh, I was just I wanted her back. I wanted her back. And I'm just like, yo, I could do this.
Sheesh.
So I'm with her mom, we in the mall, and we talking, and she's like, yo, y'all, when y'all getting married? I'm like, I looked at her mom, I'm
That
like,
Caribbean stuff.
yeah. I'm like, I say, you want me to marry your daughter? She's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So we walked in the jewelry store, I did the nigga shit. I'm gonna get a promise ring.
All right, yeah.
Jeweler showed me engagement, don't show me the engagement rings. I'm like, all right, man. Me and mom was talking, whatever. Saying third, I look,
Mhm.
I get the ring right then and there. Ran my credit, get the ring. Mom was like, oh, when you gonna propose to this? I don't know. Now I got this
Your
ring.
mom done talked you into that?
Bruh, I talked myself into it, because I could have been like, we ain't getting married. We just kicking it. I think, you know what I mean? But it was some years now. And, I'm in this job, I'm working, I renovated my mom's basement, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because we had tenants.
Mm-hmm.
So it was around a point in time, like, look, I think it's time for me to go.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I don't want you to leave. So I'm like, look, Ma, I can't be in this room. I got a serious relationship.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
time for me to get out. Well, tell me what you think about downstairs. I look downstairs, I said, this is not what I want.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, can I renovate it?
Yeah.
Just, yeah, you can renovate. I said, all right, cool. Got the money, fix the whole thing up. So that was to be boom. There go my spot. My mom right above me, so she don't have to miss me or worry about me,
This is
whatever.
like the true Brooklyn.
Yeah, because like one thing I tell people, like, rest in peace, my mom's. I wasn't a mama's boy,
Yeah.
but I was her baby boy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the last. Well, the last to leave the nest technically, but um, it's another story. But she just didn't want me far,
Gotcha.
and me and my mom had great relationships. I said, all right, cool. So now I'm doing this. I'm trying to get promoted, and I'm like, she's a part of the plans.
Hmm.
I got the ring. Still should have proposed.
Right, right.
Proposed, and the first thing she said when I showed her the ring, "Oh, we're so fucked up." She knew.
You set the whole thing up? It was in front of people?
Hell no.
Oh, I'm about to
I
say.
was in her bedroom. I was like, show me or this nigga here. What's up? We're so fucked up. I'm like, yeah, but we work it out. Don't do that.
Now, where did you learn about love? Like you making all these moves. It's like what did
Television.
you...
Let me tell you what
Yo,
fuck. Let me
like-
tell you what fuck me with love.
Yeah.
If you grew up in the 80s, 90s, you watched Different World,
Uh-huh.
you watched Martin, you watched
Family Matters. Yeah.
and you learn love from television, it'll fuck up your perception of what's real.
Yeah.
My father wasn't around. My mother didn't have any male suitors, nobody dating after, she had me.
Yeah.
So and my brothers, they didn't live with me. So
Yeah.
none of them was like in real relationships until like later on when I'm
Gotcha.
an adult, like marriages and stuff like that. So I don't get to see an example of love in the home.
Mm.
Only example I get to see is television.
Television. Yeah.
So that warped my mind on how love, especially, and now listen, this is black love.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm watching Full House.
Yeah.
I'm watching black people struggle together because
Mhm.
the whole premise of
How they
like
shaped it was
like Martin's a radio host in Detroit,
Mhm.
and he's struggling.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they did it based off the 90s, but I would figure he'd be living at least a little bit
In
better.
Detroit, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? A little
Yeah.
bit decent
I
apartment.
mean, he had a nice crib. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, a 1-bedroom on the 4th floor,
yeah.
and the type of neighbors he had.
Shanae and
Shanae was an owner.
Brumman probably had
Brumman,
Section 8. Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? So, and this is stuff you're not paying attention because Gina was in
And then we go to Pam crib.
Pam crib
fire.
is fire.
Yeah.
Which was remember it was Gina and it was Gina's crib and she
Yeah.
moved out there
Yeah.
and became Pam
Oh,
crib.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but again, they're an advertisement and they, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Tommy, these people have
Yeah.
money,
Yeah.
right? You watch Different World and Whitley, who I love, she loved all the bourgeois.
Yeah.
She came from money, but she ends up with the nigga who
Broke.
has
Yeah.
aspirations.
Yeah.
So every male I looked at, the Urkels, the Dwayne Waynes, the Martins and stuff like that, even Will Smith,
Yeah.
these are dudes who had dreams and
Gotcha.
big hopes and stuff, and not really the finances. And the
Mhm.
girls they had were beautiful, and some of them had their shit together.
Right.
So that's my
That's
example.
even the movies.
Yeah,
Love Jones, you got it's all of them type of movies.
Love-
The dude was trying to like come up. Belly.
look at the cartoons, Aladdin.
Yeah.
Come on, man, he was a bum. Aladdin was a bum. And he made the genie turn him into something that he wasn't to get to royalty.
Exactly.
And even after all that got stripped down, she decided to stay with a bum.
That is true.
You know
That
what I
is
mean?
true.
So, and even so now, like the love is always framed, money don't matter. But I'm dating a woman who money matters to because she dated dudes who had money and had cars and stuff like that. Oh, I want to blah, blah, blah. She had no love. That's why she wasn't with them. So I'm like, nigga, I'm Mr. Love.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Romance.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you love and I'm working.
Got you.
So I could mix in what I know with the money I was getting.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't the so that was the problem. And then my first love, all we had was love.
Mm-hmm.
20 years old, 1920, all we had was love. I had no brand, no job. So everything was like, love was see.
When you get into that late 20s, 30s, it changes up.
And I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that I'm figuring out now, like, damn, you do need bread.
Yeah.
Damn, you need bread for this love shit? You know what I mean? Nah, man, like, love, when what she said, love don't live here anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need money. But it can't just be about money.
Exactly.
So that was the the dilemma.
Yeah.
I'm coming into my own, and I'm trying to satisfy a woman who wants nice things, and that means I gotta be well up on
On
my
it.
means, and she
Yeah.
not working. You know what I mean? I'm carrying a lot of the financial load,
Mm.
and I'm even looking at my account. I'm like, yo, a lot of
Why
like,
wasn't she working though?
uh, I think she was in school. She did go back to school,
Yeah.
and full-time student, hard to
Got you. Yeah,
do
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
I ain't care about that shit at that time. But
Yeah.
then when I'm starting to realize, yo, you want to go out again?
Yeah.
Yo, this, you know what I mean? When niggas arguing about $200 dates,
Yeah.
miss me with that. How about 400, 500, $600 days? You know what I mean? When you're not making that much bread, and it's like, yo, you know what? I just realized I look at my account.
Mhm.
I said, yo, I got my check, and I just spent
You take hits.
$600 today. Man, $600. Like what we do? We went to
Yeah.
brunch, we went shopping, and he said, fuck it, let's go get drinks.
See?
And I gotta go to work for the next 2 weeks without bread.
Yeah.
So I says,
It's a
babe,
hit. Yeah.
the bank is closed.
Yeah.
She can take well to that. She can take cons to that. What you mean? I said, yo, listen, we can't go out as
Yeah.
much as we go out because I'm not saving. Every time I get paid, we going out. I'm not saving no bread. You know what I mean? And she
Mm.
did not like that. You know what I mean? She
Yeah.
did not like. But I said, listen, we got to be done.
Mhm.
You know, and she didn't like the fact that I quit my job too. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Again, dreamer.
Yeah. What was
I,
your dreams at that time?
I don't even know.
You just thought you was gonna not
At-
gonna be doing that
when
forever.
I knew that when it was a lot going. I tried to get promoted, and they didn't promote me. And I said, I'm gonna stop trying to be a company man. And then I wrote my first book, and
Mhm.
I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna be an author and just find a little part-time job. You know what I mean? And just deal with that. But that didn't last long, and I got went right back to working again. But it was a lot of up and down,
Yeah, man.
a lot up and down.
That's tough. Yeah.
So,
And if you ain't got the support system, it's even harder.
bruh, like,
Yeah.
listen. Women, you could tell a lot by a woman, and is when shit get hard.
Exactly. Yep.
When shit get hard, you can tell a lot about your woman when shit get hard. And I'm not saying like, like Goldie, like, yo, shit get hard, go out on the street and sell that ass to me, come back and bring this bread. I'm talking about like shit get hard. Like, I'm not saying motivate me to be better. I'm saying when shit get hard and it's your turn, it's
Mhm.
your turn. And
Yeah.
if it's not your turn, then we just gonna be chilling. And we just gotta accept that.
Yeah.
Because it's never men are looked at as, yo, you gotta provide.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's of our own doing. Not your doing, my doing, but society and
Yeah,
culture's doing,
yeah.
right? The way the world is built.
Yeah.
Men make more than women, even though women are definitely catching up and surpassing us now, especially black women. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
They're more
Even how men are built. Yeah.
Right. You know what I
We
mean?
stronger than women, and yeah.
Right. So, but
Uh,
I'm saying when you are in a rough spot,
Mm.
and maybe you're not making 30 an hour no more, you're making 20. So maybe it's not Philippe this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's Outback or whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
Five Guys or whatever. Yo, she gotta be sitting eating at Five Guys with you. Because
Yeah.
if she want Philippe, she gotta put some in.
Yeah.
Or start making Philippe money. But if it's like, yo, you falling off and I'm just gonna go the other way, she was never for you.
Crazy. Yeah.
She was never for you. And as a black man in the society, we have to and I say this and I stress this because I look at it like this. It's not always gonna be perfect.
Exactly. Yeah.
Jim Jones said it. He was like, it's not always gonna be Louis, but when it's up, it's
Yeah.
back to Louis and all that stuff, whatever. So yeah, it's ebb and flow. You gotta be with me when, you know what I mean? Because if it get bad for you, then what?
Right.
Because
Right.
you weren't working when I met you, or barely working,
Yeah.
right? You decided to go back to school,
Uh-huh.
right? Who's supporting, not supporting, who's just,
Yeah, but a lot of women don't see it that way. They
Hell
see it
no.
as you the man, you gotta provide.
that's your job.
Yeah. So it's tough. It's tough.
So what's your job when you stop fucking me?
Right.
What's your job when the conversations ain't the same?
Mm.
All right, cool. So I started going the opposite way.
Mm.
Then, when it came back and forth, and, you know what I mean? We got engaged, and then engagement was off.
You speak of like when the sex uh dies down, affection for men. Like how important is that for men, you think?
it's important as the water we sipping right now. Women have to understand the dynamic,
Yeah,
and I'm learning. I'm a mature 40-year-old man.
yeah.
I'm learning the dynamics. The women have to learn this dynamic. A nut for a man
Mhm,
and a nut for a woman are two different dynamics. A nut for a man could change his whole mood.
mm,
It could brighten his whole day. It could put him to sleep. A
mhm.
nut for a woman could do the same thing. It's a harder nut to come by. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's a harder nut to come by. So because it's easier for us,
yeah.
man, I had a bad day today. I don't want to come home and talk about my bad day.
Mhm,
But I said I had a bad day. You see, I'm stressed.
yeah.
A little head might
Some type of
some
affection,
type of
right? Yeah,
affection, right?
yeah.
Because then it's like, yo, let's talk. Wow, post clarity. Let's talk. Oh, what happened today? Blah, blah, blah. Or I just turn around and go to sleep.
Yeah,
But now enough for the woman, yo, I gotta put in work, time, if I gotta know your body, what you like, what
mhm,
you don't like.
mhm.
I gotta take it to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
You could just a woman,
yeah,
and he done.
yeah.
You could jazz it up however you want. You can throw your
Yeah.
feet in there, put some however
Yeah.
you want. It's just friction,
Yeah,
and he good.
yeah,
Nah, for you, I gotta put in work because shit, it's a full orgasm woman is a full body
yeah.
experience.
Mental too. Yeah,
Yeah. So I gotta do, listen, man, and not to put people in my business by and my girl say some shit. I'm like, I feel away.
yeah.
I didn't just put it down. And that's another thing too. I just put it down 2 days ago. It's a new week. It's a new week. You feel me? It's a new week.
Ah,
And you
this shit
can't
is
use I
hilarious.
can't use the old moves neither.
Yeah,
I got man,
yeah,
what you watched on what Lifetime movie you saw?
yeah.
You made a massage, rub your feet. Okay, yeah. But so now, with your girl, like, yo, you was putting me 6 times in a day, just
Mhm.
back pop. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
And you stopped the ride? You
yeah,
stopped Disneyland for me? For what?
yeah.
Her excuse is, oh, I'm not working. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm depressed.
Oh
I said,
my.
oh, okay. So you mad because you're not doing where you're going, so you're not in the mood because you feel like less of a woman. I said, but did I make you feel like less of a woman? Did I make you feel like
Yeah,
you need to do something for me?
yeah.
Well, she's like, it's not about you, it's about me. I said, I get that.
Mhm,
But you making that change your affection towards me.
mhm.
So it makes me feel like I'm doing something
Like you
wrong.
less, yeah, of a
You know what I
person,
mean?
or you're
Right.
not as worthy as you was.
And
Yeah.
you asking me to come over and like after work
Mhm.
when I did 8 hours and I'm tired to come lay up.
Right,
And
right,
we ain't do
right.
nothing in a week and a half, 2 weeks. And me asking for whatever felt like a chore. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like asking for sex. Now, there's women, yeah, oh, you work so hard,
Mm.
you go through so much, I'm
Yeah,
coming over.
yeah.
So yeah, so cheating wasn't like, oh, I wanted to do this because of what happened.
It's
Cheating was
based
like,
off what
man,
was
you saw
happening.
you got caught out there and changed up on me, and I didn't understand. So now I'm
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
like that incident you said that was whatever is not that's not you gotta be fucking somebody else. You ain't fucking me no more. So
Was that
I'm
you ever questioned it?
of
What was the answer?
course, of course. No matter what she said, the answer was gonna be sufficient. It was never gonna be sufficient enough because
Yeah.
the damage is done already.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What can you say right now that's gonna make me feel like it's a one time thing?
Right, right.
I had to find out this way. That's not the way I want to find out anything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Unless it's like, something detrimental. I don't want to find out,
Not
you know what I
that,
mean?
yeah.
Not that way. You know what I mean? It's like you finding out I cheated because another girl's pregnant.
Right,
And she
right.
came to you, I'm pregnant. Oh, you don't want to find out that way. You too far gone by
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Right? So, um, yeah, so engagement happened. Like I said, back and forth.
She said yeah, but
Yeah, she said no. She said
yeah.
we fucked up. She realized we were, but she said yeah. You know, she said yeah. And like I said, a lot of it is spotty, man, because we definitely broke up again. Like
While engaged? Yeah, damn.
yeah, man. A lot, man. I told you, like I was out there, bruh. That's the certain. There was no coming. Like it was like certain times, there was no coming back. It was just
Right.
like I was just like I just started to feel like I didn't have to do certain things anymore. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to figure out my shit. I gotta figure out your shit and
'Cause
my
you
shit.
said you quit the job, so
Quit the
now
job, got a new job, doing
yeah.
that, got promoted in that, and I'm like, I'm about to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, making bread. And I always wanted her to be proud of me. That's the one thing too. Whatever
Mhm.
I did, no matter what I did, if I wrote a book,
Yeah.
I wanted to be proud. If I did got a promotion, got a new job, I want to be proud of me.
Mhm.
I will say that much. Always her acceptance in
Mhm.
my life was very important.
Oh, that's
If
good,
I'm
that's
doing
good.
good, like yeah. Um, but eventually it just became we were just you live here, I live here.
Mhm.
Uh you good? Good. You wanna
But
go
you
out? You wanna go out Saturday? Let's go out Saturday.
but no conversations like that,
Conversations are going, what you doing? I'm playing PlayStation. All right, I'm going to bed.
and then hours will pass and
Days, no real conversation. But we was in,
really?
yeah. I'm like I told my people, I said, I think we found out what worked. It was just we just need to see less of each other. And when we see each other, make the best of it. But at the time, she was, when I knew the relationship was going to end though, she was going for a brand new job. She had got her degree. She going for a brand
Mhm.
new, and she was talking about all this great stuff. And I looked at her, I said, when you get this new job, you're gonna leave me, right? And she said, "What?" No, I said, "Yeah, you're gonna leave me." She said, well, I said, I just know it. He said, "Don't say that." I said, "Listen, when you get this new job, you're going to leave. I know you're going to."
Mm. And do you ever have plans on, like, really marrying her or
Hell
just
yeah, bro. I wanted kids and everything with her.
yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Like she told we. It was funny. We was out mutual friends and we were talking about kids.
Mhm.
And then that night I felt embarrassed. Like she was like, "I don't really want kids."
Holy shit.
And I was like, so we left, we talking. I'm like, where the hell that came from? I thought we said, we at least gonna try to have one. She was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be in pain. I don't really want to have like, and I'm just like,
Really?
and now I'm looking at my clock like, yo, so we engaged, we supposed to be trying to get married, planning a wedding or whatever, or at least talk about planning a wedding, and you don't want to have kids?
Mm.
I was so convinced that she would have kids that I convinced myself that we shouldn't have kids.
What?
Yeah, I said, fuck it, let's have fun. Let's be the married couple that go out and kids is a
Oh,
burden.
man.
Look at my friends.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
do shit.
Yeah.
Kids is a burden. We can go out
But
and be out
you
as
really
lazy.
deep down you wanted
I definitely
yeah.
wanted kids. I definitely wanted kids with her. She was great with kids. And I
Yeah.
was just like, nah, I'm good, man. She don't want kids, bro. We gonna have fun.
Oh,
We gonna have
man.
fun. That's what we gonna have fun. If it happened, it happened. But she was on birth control.
Yeah.
So it was like, and
Hey.
trust me, she was on birth control.
Yeah.
We had like maybe one scare, and it wasn't even a real scare. So yeah, and but I knew like yeah, she get this job, it's a wrap.
Right, right, right.
I knew it was over. I knew it was gonna be over. It was inevitable because I wasn't where I needed to be career wise.
Mm.
I'm trying to write a book. I'm trying to do this. I'm a dreamer. I'm trying to shoot documentaries. I'm trying to do everything. I got no real financial backing or nothing like that.
Mhm.
But I believe in my talent and my skill.
Yeah.
So the night we broke up, well, I knew it was over. Like the knowing the night we went out, bro, I had no money. Bro. I was like
Mm.
dead broke, no money. To the point I was like, yo, I had to see call my mom like I'm going out. Let me hold like $40 to go out real quick. You know what I mean? Because I don't even know what's going on. I'm just gonna go do this thing. And she was like, "You don't gotta go." I'm like, nah, people invited me. It's gonna look bad that you go and I don't go and this and
Yeah.
that third. But I was
Yeah.
like, yo, it's enough. I'm not trying to get there, whatever. Look at the prices. Price ain't bad. I
Mhm.
mean, whatever. All right, time to count up. Oh, everybody's still not doing a split. So I'm trying to do the,
Oh,
oh
man.
man, I just had the shrimp,
I had a
man.
water
I had the
and
water,
a
you know what I
salad.
mean? Blah, blah, blah. So now we talking. This is what I got. She said, that's all you got? I said, I don't got nothing.
Mm.
So now everybody looking like, fuck, bro. Like, you don't want to be in that position.
Mhm.
But I think it was like, it was the optics of it was so bad. and then my homework, bro.
Wait, so Rachel didn't cover you?
No, I don't think Rachel had money either. If I
God
remember, if I
damn.
remember, I don't remember exactly. I know that we didn't have enough to. Yeah, I don't think Rachel had money either.
Damn.
Yeah, so but that's why I was kind of. That's when I was kind of pissed because I'm like, we went, we didn't have to go, but it's not like you had bread to cover me neither.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So one of our friends had they covered us. What I mean, and I didn't like how she handled it because she handled it as if I'm supposed to cover everything, but it's not like you had anything going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we were like, she was like, "Don't worry about it. It's okay. We're gonna talk later." I said, "Yeah, we definitely need to talk." And I was like, "Yo, man, I don't think this is gonna work out no more." I said, I think you know that too."
Mm.
And she was like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "But we didn't have a real conversation. It was just like that night just solidified."
'Cause you looked at it as you gotta have my back if I'm when I'm down.
Yo, if we broke together. It's not like you had the bag and you paid for it. "Oh, I got it."
Yeah.
Or it's been times where you held me down. "I got it. Oh, I got it." It's the first time in 7 years
Mm.
where, yo, I dead ass don't got it.
Mhm.
Maybe the second time. I think the first time was a cruise, but I had it, but that's a nightmare story. We went on a cruise and we should have went on a cruise because
Yeah.
it's a gift, and we went. It was a fucked up cruise, and when I tell you, bro, I was down to my last bit of money,
Yeah.
and I called my brother and said, "Listen, I'm in Orlando. Can you meet
That's
me?"
so bad.
Yeah, I was like, "Can you meet me?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, take the train." I took the train to stop for
Yeah,
me
yeah.
to, yo, bro, I had $90 on my credit card,
Mm.
and my check didn't come in.
Yeah.
The check was delayed to like I think that Monday, and that money got us on the train and got to my brother. My brother took me to his house, and we stayed at his crib for a night, and then we left the next day. And the money had came, but like that Monday or whatever.
Mhm.
But that was the only time where I was like, "Yo, we might be stranded out here." It was a scary thought 'cause I exhausted all my fun, but that's how it was. Like I'm saying, I was exhausting so much money, spending
Trying to
so
please
much
her.
bread
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to please her. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And trying
It'd
to
be
make
like
shit
that.
happen. And it's
Yeah.
like, yo, I was down to my dead last. But this time, for real, I know I didn't have it. And I should have stayed home. I said, and I imagined if I said, "Listen, let me stay home,"
Yeah.
what would have happened?
Mm.
But I went against my better judgment. I should have stayed home.
Yeah.
And but it was revealing. It revealed a lot. And one thing I remember she told me, she was like, the craziest thing she told me.
Mhm.
I was like, she said, I fell out of love with you. And I said, when? She said, February. I said, February? I'm
I
like,
can't get
wait a
that.
minute. We in October.
That's what women do
You
though.
fell out of
They
love
be
with me.
mentally checked
She's
out.
like, when you quit your job. I said, why didn't you tell me?
They be
She's
mentally
like,
checked out,
because
but still be
I
there.
told you. You know what I mean? I'm like, but I quit because I need time. This dude's not making me a lot. Like it was a situation where I was working someplace and I met so many people and I
I
just
can
needed
get that.
time to go and bring people and bring guests over. He wouldn't let me do it. He's like conflict of interest.
Right.
I said, fuck, I'm gonna quit. I'm about to do this big thing's coming up. I'm about
Yeah,
to get
yeah, yeah.
and it didn't come up. It didn't come up. And I was struggling since then. So she was like, she said she fell out of love with me since then. But I was like, we was still fucking. We was good, like good sex too. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not even talking about like, oh, you wouldn't, yo,
It's that mentally checked out thing
we
they
were,
do.
yo,
I don't
man,
understand it.
don't like but I said,
Can't get it.
I still knew though. I said, when you get this job, you're gonna leave me. And she got the job that year, and after that thing, it was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it was finished. And she's like, I'm tired of the roller coaster. And I'm like, what roller coaster? You up one time and then you down. I'm like,
Oh
well,
man, that's life.
but yo, you met me. I'm gonna say up, but good. I left that job in like 2014. And then I started working the following year.
Mhm.
And then I kept working. I literally just quit this job. But like, what roller coaster? Like, we went on trips.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I took loans out of money and paid my bill, got my credit up, everything, paid stuff back. Like we were good. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like we're not down. I'm down. You're up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just graduated and stuff like that. You know, you got your degree and about to do like, and she's tired of my roller coaster.
Hmm.
The roller coaster ride
He was
you
riding on.
that you was riding on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The trips you never paid for, the dinners you never paid for. You know what I mean? The shopping and all that stuff. None of that stuff you contributed to. Not that I'm complaining about that, but I like I said, I never looked at you like you was a broke woman. I never looked at you like you was less than worthy. You know
Mm.
what I mean? We rode together a lot.
Yeah, that's
Budget meals into expensive meals. A lot. But you tired of my roller coaster?
mm.
I respected it.
Mhm.
I respect it. I spoke to my boy. He was like, my cousin. He was like, "Yo, bro, man, I could have told you she's gonna leave you."
Why'd he say that?
Like a woman like that, you need to be making a substantial amount of money.
Like, she was into designer and all that, like, how she was
She was
classy?
into a lot of shit she couldn't afford. A lot of shit she couldn't afford. That's another thing that tripped me out. If you was making your own bread and living that
Mhm.
lifestyle before me and
Get it.
driving
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this your own crib and all that stuff, I understand that.
Yeah. But not having it and
Not having
demanding.
it and getting it from, maybe getting it from another nigga.
Mm.
Yeah, you got Tiffany from me. You know what I mean? Not the but the Tiffany stuff is my bread. You got 2 engagement rings.
Mm.
A nice one and an even nicer one. I took you out the country.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I took you to Vegas. You know what I mean? Like, I took you to go see Dave Chappelle when he made his comeback in Radio City. You know,
I went to that show too.
yeah,
Mhm.
we did a lot of fun stuff
Yeah,
off
yeah.
of my dollar and my credit.
Mm.
I don't have it the way
Yeah.
I don't I need to have it because I decided to chase dreams instead of,
That's tough,
being a
man.
9 to 5 and then you say you tired of the thing. All right, cool. Um, but the main problem I had for real, with the ending how it went,
That's tough.
we went to my brother's wedding. Remember I
Mhm.
told you, when you asked me about the example of love,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
told all my brothers got married later on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we went to my brother's wedding. She was there. We
Mhm.
together. My mom was sick.
Mhm.
Love my mom. I felt and then, you know, my mom's illness and everything going on, me having to be there, I
Mhm.
felt the timing of our breakup was just like fucked up. I'm like, "Yo, I'm going through a lot right now. I could really need use somebody."
Mhm.
To the point where we break up, I'm back on my feet. Not too long after, back on my
Mhm.
feet. I remember being at the bottom. They took my apartment had flooded. They took the carpet up. You can see the tile, old shit. And I remember I'm sitting there looking on the floor. I'm crying because I'm looking at my apartment and I'm looking at the space I built for a relationship. I'm looking around and nothing I have now.
Damn.
And my mom is sick.
Mm.
And I'm just looking around like, what in the fuck is happening? Nobody, I got nothing. And I said, I'm gonna be all right.
Mhm.
Got to, because it's always been my life.
Yeah, yeah.
I when I hit the bottom,
Yeah.
that's and because
That's yeah.
yeah, and it's because I've been at the bottom, and I've never been at the bottom long,
Mhm.
and I knew that. She
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Mm. Things happen for a reason. I
Yeah,
always say
I
that,
said,
yeah.
I'm gonna
You
be
may
all
take
right.
a hit, but yeah.
So, and I don't, I'm not saying anything disparaging about how she's a nice person, not a bad person. This is just the course. Like when people hear this, some people hear, oh, nah, don't. It's not a bad person. You know what I mean? I
Mm.
played a. I can't give y'all the full story. I played my fair share of, I told you I cheated and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Definitely very aggressive and you know what I mean? Um and when we had peace is because, like I said, we left each other alone.
Got you.
I mean, it was like, hey man, you good?
Yeah.
Good. That's when like, I'm good. Like
You
we
get
found
tired
our
of all that
balance.
argument. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we found our balance. We realized that's why I said when even though I knew it was over and I knew it was going to be over, it was just I fell out of love with you so long ago. And I'm just like, wait. And I'm like, and I didn't want to get back. I wanted closure
Mm,
badly, and I couldn't get closure. Not a conversation, nothing. So here's the fucked up funny thing. Lot going on in my life.
mhm.
I gotta leave the house. Like leave the house. I just got one job and then I found another job, better job.
Yeah.
So I'm this is a whole nother chapter that y'all need to know about. Just negotiating my life. I need a place to stay.
Mm,
Rent is and I just started this job part-time.
yeah.
So I can't, get rent, you know what I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
apartment on part-time
Yeah,
pay.
yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we're gonna work this out, whatever. Quit like looking for apartment, look for a room or something. So me and her talking, she was like, you can come live with me.
Mm. Y'all broken up.
Broken up.
Got you.
And we was laughing about it. I said, live together. I said, well, she's like, there's rooms here, I said, listen, how is that gonna be we living together? Like, how's it gonna be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you single, I'm single, like what happened in the middle of the night if I feel away? You going, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah, yeah.
like I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna see each other like that. We just gonna whatever. This is a hypothetical conversation. But then for real, I needed a place to stay. So I said, look, I know we joked about it, but for real, I'm not finding anything. I just need a couple of months.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk to her mom. I end up moving in,
Wow.
renting a room.
Yeah.
Now, not the people understand, not rent free, rent a room, paying bills.
Yeah.
The first night I'm moving in, all my shit. I'm calling to get open the door. Send her brother to open.
Mhm.
I go in the crib, the sneaks outside of her door. You got a nigga over?
Wow.
Let me tell you something, bro. If you believe in God, universe, whatever case may be, and you believe in
Yo.
signs,
Yeah.
you know I'm coming. You know I'm moving. You know everything I've been through. You know the date and the time I'm coming through.
Mhm.
And you have company. Yo, even just say respect for me. You're like, yo, not tonight,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Tomorrow, whatever, just not tonight.
That is terrible.
Cause I'm like, why her brother coming to the door? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, she's not home? No, she's home.
In the room.
And I'm going up and I see sneakers. I said, oh, you got a nigga over?
Yeah.
I got in my room. I didn't think I spoke to maybe the first 2 days. She pop up to like maybe the third night, come upstairs. Hey, what's going on? I'm like, nigga, what's going on? I've been here for days. You didn't like, yo, this is that. You need
No tour, no
no,
nothing.
and I mean, I knew the house. You need no
Yeah. Oh,
tour, but like no talk. Like, yo, this is the fridge. You can put your stuff here.
got you. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
there's
yeah.
other tenants up there. This is, could be a cabinet or whatever. Nothing was said. So I'm just in the room, like,
Yeah.
the fuck? Like,
That's terrible.
first night. So I'm just like, oh, 'cause we said if we ever did this, we're gonna have respect for each other. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna feel comfortable having another girl in your crib. And you say you're not gonna be comfortable having another nigga in the crib. If I'm here, whatever. Not saying me and you gonna be
Yeah.
fucking, but just saying like, we just broke up not too long ago.
Says.
So, bruh, she let it be known night one. Oh, nigga, you come in here, this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So I had
You gotta get on your game now. Like,
after a while, I'm like, all right, this shorty could come over, that shorty coming over, this girl coming over. Cause now I'm not, now it's like, fuck you. Cause I mean, the respect I thought we had for each other, we don't have for each other. So
mhm.
now it's like, all right, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna get my rocks off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, come through. Come
Yo,
through.
you
Yeah.
brave
What?
soul.
Nigga, the shit that, let me tell you this one thing, and she probably won't, she probably won't see this. But if you do see this, there was a incident one time with what was dude she was talking to.
Mhm.
I was leaving the crib, had my headphones on. And I guess she said what's up to me. I didn't say nothing.
Mm.
Why do you say what's up to him? Ooh, and then get out say nothing, bro. You want to stop me, you should have said a little something loud. I don't wasn't paying no mind. Oh, that's rude. I'm like, all right, man. You got
Mhm.
anything else you want to tell me? Because if that's your man's,
Yeah.
so you want to introduce me officially? Like, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
All right, so what's the conversation about? What's the conversation about? Because now it's like now you make me feel like I'm nigga. If you wanted me to make if you want to make your presence known when you see me,
Right.
yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Yo, tap. Oh, what's up, man? I don't give a fuck at that time, right? So one night I come in the crib, they arguing.
Mm.
My headphones on, blast music. You can hear a little fuck, arguing. Now my business
Yeah.
going upstairs, and then I'm hearing spatters. And I think he mentioned something like, if it's about me or whatever argument. I'm not trying to pay no attention to the argument.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
not my position.
Yeah.
Nigga leaves the crib. He yells at upstairs, pussy nigga upstairs. I'm like, so now I'm like, all right, you having a conversation, you arguing with her.
Yeah.
You leave the crib and you yelling upstairs to my window,
Right.
pussy nigga upstairs. I told you I don't argue with men.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I said, yo, I hit up. What's that about? I don't. What she said some shit like, both of y'all need to leave me alone. I said, both?
You ain't do
I
nothing.
didn't do nothing. I'm in here. I come home from work. I'm in
Yeah.
here. Y'all arguing. We never had the conversation. Bro, I left the crib for a week. That's how mad I was.
Mm.
Because I called my man and said, yo, bro, I'm about to kill somebody. Literally, I said, bro, I'm about to whoop somebody ass. I'm like, he cannot come back in this crib.
Yeah.
He's like, what's going on? I said, yo, bro, I told him the situation. He was like, yo, is there any place you could go? I said, man, I don't know. Call my girl I'm with now.
Yeah.
I said, yo, babe, I need to come to the crib. I'm about to pack a bag
Mhm.
out.
Mhm.
I'll just go to work from your crib to here, even though it is a longer commute.
Yeah. Sacrifice you got to make. Yeah.
Sacrifice because I was going, because I said to myself, one or two things. I'm going to intentionally make it to where he sees me.
Mm.
He has to, if he comes back,
Mhm.
you have to tell me who he was speaking to,
Mhm.
or kind of his Jeep and everything, whatever he drove, or I'm gonna know he's here. I'm gonna kick the door down.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
Yo.
beat his ass in front of her, and then I'm gonna leave because I was like, yo, you owe me a conversation.
Mm.
And this is why I said the closure part was so important because why are y'all arguing about anything involving me?
Mhm.
I don't see you. We don't hang out.
Mhm.
We don't talk. You come home, you in your room, I'm upstairs, I'm in my room, I go to
Yeah.
work. We don't cross paths. If we
Yeah.
do cross paths, we talk for a little bit, but it's like we ain't kicking it like a couple would kick it.
Yeah. But it looks like the respect thing. She likes to teeter that line
And I'm just like,
because you
yo,
moving your ex man into the house. You got to. Yeah.
but also I don't feel safe now.
Yeah.
Because now I feel like on the other hand, shoes on the other foot now. Now it's like, so what if I'm peaceful and I'm walking in and because I didn't say nothing to him that time when he said what's up, or because he feels
Mhm.
whatever, what if he's the aggressor? He says something to me, he catch me off guard.
Mhm.
What if I'm on my what if he just like, oh, since he feel the way he feel,
Yeah.
he see me walking, I'm walking, and he feel like he need to do something to me.
Right.
So because of all those different elements, I'm in beast mode, protect mode, like, oh, bro, I'm gonna hurt this dude. It's gonna be me first.
Right.
So
Right.
every time I come around now, it's like, oh, I left for a week.
Mm.
Came back, we had a conversation. She didn't want to get into the thing. I said, yo, it's time. It was funny because right before that, I was like, yo, I'm gonna move into the big room. You know what I mean? Because I need to keep stacking bread for this move.
Mhm.
And blah blah. Now we good. We good. You good. I'm good. Like we had a whole conversation. When that
Mhm.
shit happened, I said it's time for me to go. And
Yeah.
she was like, no. I said, listen, time for me to go.
Yeah.
And I made my search, and I was again, so it was God. You about to get comfortable in your ex crib? You about to get real comfortable. You gonna go for the smaller room and pay a little bit more to stay in the big room. It made sense financially because like a
Mhm.
stack bread and get and what the fuck
Yeah.
you nigga get the fuck out that crib. What you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
You can't have a functional relationship with your ex downstairs, and she can't have a functional relationship with you upstairs, even though y'all not crossing paths. It's
It's
just
still, yeah.
right. Because again, as much as we talked about it, we never sat there and said, all right, I'm dating this nigga. You dating this girl. Let's shake hands. Hi, how you doing? Or let's you and I just talk about
Yeah.
feelings. How
Yeah.
you feel?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable? Like, do you want me to leave? I gotta leave. If you want me to leave?
Mhm.
Are you comfortable with me here? We never had that conversation.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Never had that
Yeah.
conversation. So when it was time for me to go, she was like, "Oh, if everything could come back," I looked. I said,
I ain't coming back. Hell no.
and she laughed. I said, We never ever to this day, and like to the point where I still kind of want the conversation. Like, yo, you said you fell out of love with me in February of whatever year we broke up. Why were you and that nigga having an argument
Mm.
if you had no feelings for me? Or maybe you were confused and you felt like whatever.
Mhm.
Because again, he felt so strong to say, so why we
Even after all these years, you still want that conversation?
it's bro, 'cause I know for me, it was like, yo, I know it wasn't clean.
Mm.
It wasn't clean for me. Could have been clean for you.
Mm.
And it couldn't have been clean because of that situation
Mhm.
that we should never have been in where somebody feels like he has something to say to me
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
put me in harm's way or possibly put himself in harm's way or put you in harm's way in your
Mhm.
crib.
Mhm.
In respect to your moms, but it was not going to be me. You feel me? Because it wasn't going to be
Yeah.
me. So you know what I mean? I said, what if I told your mother, like, yo, this is going on? Like, you get your mom involved in this shit? Like,
Mm.
I'm like, what's going on? Like, talk to me. Never had the conversation. But I mean, I don't need closure now
Yeah, yeah.
in 2024,
Right.
but I still, to be a fly on the wall in that situation, like, tell the truth.
Mm.
You still have feelings. You didn't work it out properly with me.
Mhm.
That affected your relationship.
Mm.
Why didn't we have that conversation? We better, we're better. We were better people at that time. We'd be
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
We would have been better for it at that time.
Mhm.
Now I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Got a beautiful son.
Mhm.
I love my family.
Yeah.
But at that time, and whenever I think about it, I'm like, we have mutual friends
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
And I'm like, whenever I think about it, like, they invite me out, I'm like, nah,
'Cause you know that
most likely she gonna
possibility.
be there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's no, oh, you gonna be there, it's gonna be awkward, but people make things awkward.
Yeah, yeah.
But they know we
That's
had
a
history.
yeah, that can
And you
happen.
know how it is.
You may
They
ask
say they
questions.
like your new girl, but they don't really like your new girl.
Yeah,
They like her new nigga, but they don't really like her new nigga.
yeah.
Like they like y'all. They like y'all dynamic.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
one thing I'll say about us, when we was in public together, it was like we were the power couple. Like
Mhm.
people, oh y'all good.
Mhm.
That's we always try to keep up appearances and not
Yeah.
be on some. But we had a fight. If we had a fight, we ain't going out.
Mhm.
Ain't no, oh, we gonna be fighting and nah.
Yeah. Well, that's smart.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Man, that's tough.
yeah, it was long relationship.
But yeah,
Longer
7
than
years. Do you feel like you lost a lot of yourself in that?
hell yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
How
Hell
did
yeah.
you start winning yourself into to being a better person or being yourself again?
When I quit my job the first time,
Yeah.
that was, and I think, and that's the thing. I think she wasn't prepared for
Mhm.
because I sat there. I'm gonna have. There's a picture of me. I don't have it anymore. There's a picture of me with a notepad studying. 'Cause I'm trying to be trying to get promoted, and she took the picture. Again, proud of me.
Mhm.
Very supportive of me chasing money.
Mhm.
I stopped rapping.
Mhm.
Be a company rap. No, I'm be a company man. I make bread. Yeah, because my like some other girl, she support my rap career, my dream,
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm like, I need bread.
Yeah.
I started working, and I'm like, I miss music though. She was like, you got to make a choice, and chose her,
Mm.
and I chose to be an adult and say rap is cool, but it's not making me no bread and
Yeah.
I got this girl, I need to make money. When the headaches were getting worse and I was drinking a little bit too much,
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, I need a shake up. And then I got an opportunity to hire a consultant.
Mhm.
I hired a consultant. I wrote my first book
Mm.
and I shot a short film and had a book signing.
Nice.
And I felt like myself. My first book was about my relationships and it wasn't about her.
Dang.
So when all she saw all the poems is about first love
Mm.
and how I so it's poems short stories. So you see me writing stories and poems about love and none of them have to do with you.
Sheesh. Yeah.
Why not? Because if I sent you stuff, you didn't really respond to it.
She
You know what
wasn't
I
as
mean?
supportive. Yeah, yeah.
You were supportive,
But not.
but not like, I'm with
Yeah.
what you're doing in that
Yeah,
regard.
yeah,
So
yeah.
now you get to see the first book and it's not really a lot, if anything, is there about you.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I quit my job, I'm doing this. And, again, like I said, I started working again.
Yeah.
And then I write another book, you know what I mean? And I'm doing a photo shoot with my homegirls.
Mhm.
And the photo shoot is so live. She's like, yo, what's up with y'all two? She was starting to get mad. She thought me and her
Oh,
had a thing
man. Yeah,
because
yeah.
because somebody said on a picture, y'all look good together.
Oh,
But it was a
man.
picture.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, yo, you fuck. I'm like, no, that's my homie. But I could tell where her insecurities lay
Yeah.
because she thought I was, I'm like, no, man, this is what I want to do. And what I want to do is going to be around certain people.
Mhm.
And she understood for the most part, but it's just that one girl, she thought me and her had something going on.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So, but that's how I came to myself. Like, yo,
Just doing
creativity.
what you yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't be a company man.
Yeah,
I hate,
yeah.
bruh, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Certain people will live and be like, yo, I'll let somebody talk to me any way they want to talk to me because they paying me.
Oh, nah. Nah.
I don't argue with men.
Yeah.
I don't. So
Yeah.
at work, all right, man, you got it. Walk out.
Yeah.
I tell my son's stepson, tell my stepson, my name is what I have at the end of the day.
Mhm.
Never let nobody disrespect your last name, not your first name, your last name, your
Mhm.
family's name. Hold yourself high. So when you remember that, you know that you can't let the world affect you.
Right.
So you got to come home. I got to come home to my son and be like, he asked me how's work because he's very attentive to like, you got a new job, you're going to just do that. Yeah, so he knows that what I value.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna let somebody else devalue who I am.
Right about that, yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
So if I feel like I'm being devalued, I leave. I'm not giving
Yeah.
no job 20, 30 years of my life and then
They
what you
don't
give me
respect you,
a
yeah.
watch and a cake when I'm done.
Yeah.
I leave. So when I left these spots, she didn't understand that.
Mhm.
'Cause she could go do her thing, her
Yeah.
degree, and she may deal with a little more than I deal with
Yeah.
because I don't like playing that game.
Mm,
So
gotcha. Makes sense. It
yeah,
makes
no,
sense.
I don't like
It ain't cut for everybody. I watch people kiss ass and all. I can't do it.
it's hard, yo, bro.
Yeah.
And look myself in the mirror, look at my kids, especially raising young boys. Like, yeah, man, your name is what you have,
Yeah.
and this is stuff I learned. I wouldn't have learned with her
Mhm.
because of the things she didn't want.
Mhm.
She didn't want kids.
Yeah.
So who I got lessons to pass down to?
No, nobody. Yeah.
Who I gotta look at to respect me? That's my dad or
Yeah.
whatever. I gotta come home to you.
Yeah.
You like when I come home with money talk, but creative talk wasn't that really not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like money talk. It comes and goes, man.
You have any regrets in that relationship?
Hell yeah, bro. I should have left from jump.
Mhm.
I was too. And it's not nothing to do with her.
Mhm.
And I want to make that clear. Like I said, me and her, we respect for each other, whatever. That's why I didn't want to say and do too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but for myself, it was respect for myself, love for myself.
Mhm.
You violated. I should have left.
Yeah.
I stayed. It's a regret. I shouldn't have stayed. I got caught.
Yeah.
All that stuff, man. I
Yeah,
I should
yeah.
have left. There's many up, and she told me, she listen. There's many opportunities you could have left me alone, but you kept fighting. You're a fighter,
Mm,
and I fought for her. So I wanted her badly,
mhm.
like more than air itself. Or sometimes I was
Damn.
deeply in love, but it was more about loving the ideal. Can't fail.
Yeah, yeah,
My mother loved her.
yeah,
Mom love you. My mother only loved two girls I dated, and she was the second one. My mother love you. You gotta be the one.
yeah.
Don't love nobody because your parents love them neither.
That's
Don't.
how I felt with my aunt. My aunt wanted me to get back with my ex, and I tried. Oh, this shit ain't working.
Nah. If one thing I could say about relationships that I've learned since then, save some stuff for yourself.
Mhm.
Save stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
Um, she taught me that. She
Man.
taught me that. Save stuff for yourself. You know what I mean? Do things for you. Don't be selfish, but let's leave a little bit for yourself. Like
Mhm.
you give your significant other your all,
Yeah.
100% all the time. It's not 50-50. Because 50 of you is leaving 50 behind for
Right,
whatever.
right.
You give your all, but save some
Yeah,
for yourself.
yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? It sounds crazy, like
No, you
mathematically,
gotta be selfish. You
you
gotta
know what
be
I mean?
selfish
But
sometimes.
you
Yeah,
gotta be selfish, like,
yeah,
yeah, I need to go out.
yeah.
I need a break from you.
Mhm,
And your partner gotta be receptive to that. You know, I was a lot this week. Huh?
mhm.
Yeah. Save something for yourself. Like
Yeah,
let your partner breathe, explore together and stuff like that. When we finally got the code, it's too late.
yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was too late by the time we got it.
Trust
But
was broken and everything. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
What would you say is the biggest lesson learned from the whole relationship?
Know yourself.
Know yourself.
Know yourself. If you don't, because I didn't know who I was.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like this is somebody you talking about somebody in my own flaws
Yeah.
who wasn't a worker. Like I would get a job to get money, to quit, to go press CDs, to go buy a chain, so I can go make music,
Mm.
or I can do whatever. I wouldn't. I look at a job like Staples or whatever is hiring. I'll work this for 3 months, get a
Mm.
couple of checks, then go make music. I love creative. I've been around my best friend's a graphic designer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Two of my good friends are graphic designers. Other guys in IT, other guys make
Mhm.
music. I'm around creative people,
Yeah.
photographers.
Yeah.
Like nobody really look at a job like that's what they want to do.
Hell no.
You know what I mean?
It pays the bills, but
Right. So somebody told me, said, listen, man, you don't gotta you want to shoot this video? Yeah, you don't got no money. I don't got no money. So go get a job. You can shoot the video anytime. Work for 3 months.
mm,
Stack them checks and just come back to me. That's all I would do.
sheesh.
So I work a job any day now. About to
Yeah, yeah.
quit. Telling people at the job, I'm about to quit. Quit. I think, all right, done.
Dang.
Take the bread. Yeah, I'm about to this haircut, whatever, whatever. Now I'm in a job. Now I'm like, all right, I really gotta work.
Yeah.
Now I gotta work for real. I'm older now and I want things. And, you know, I gave up a dream, not for her, but
Yeah.
it was the right time.
Yeah.
Everything aligned at the time. So, you know, that was one of the things.
Yeah. You don't regret giving up the dream though?
Hell no, fuck rap. And not in a bad way, but
Yeah.
I know people still doing it. And a lot of people say, you know, I could, you reach a certain time. I I, I was supposed to stop at 25. I gave it
Mm.
till 28.
Mm.
It's enough.
You know, I know
Uh,
people still doing it in their 30s.
Still doing it. And it's age don't matter. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. It's the financial part.
Yeah.
If I can make a teacher salary rapping, I would have made a teacher salary rapping.
Mhm.
Me and my people, yo, if you make 50,000 a year, yeah, I'll do that shit. You
Yeah.
paying bills?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause eventually you might make, you might get a promotion or
Yeah.
whatever, you might get more.
Yeah.
I don't need to be a millionaire to rap.
Yeah.
I wasn't making shit.
Yeah.
Time to give it up. I want nice things.
Right,
My
right.
friends going out. They
Yep.
going to eat. You can't, you know what I mean? You don't want to be the friend, who covering Drew tonight?
That's crazy.
That shit,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
nah,
That's
I'm good.
crazy.
Let me go get my own.
Like you come around, it's like, oh, damn.
Yeah, we ordering pizza, but Drew, you got money?
Yeah.
I took my money to get here.
Yeah. That ain't it.
Yeah, that ain't it. So it was like, I didn't like the way I was living,
Mm,
and I got a new shorty who's used to. You know what I mean? I was already working though.
yeah,
That's the thing. I was already working when she met me. So now it's like I gotta keep, not keep with the Joneses, but I just gotta keep the shit going.
got you.
So
Yeah,
I just say, hey, I'm gonna put on for the team.
yeah.
S-
How was you coping and healing after the breakup?
The worst way.
Meet another chick?
Chicks.
Yeah.
I got man, yeah, the worst way. I did things wrong. Um, I did things wrong.
Hmm.
I did like yeah, I
When
did
did
things wrong.
you eventually get it? At like, how long did it take you?
What year we in right now? Listen, man. I got my freedom. Like I said, I was down, I was up.
Yeah.
And I was up at this job and I had I forgot what year it was, but I had my money so lined up. I was girl hooked me up. Yo, I need here you go. Cash app.
Mm,
Chick I'm talking to. Cash app. Let's go out, buying drinks, do this,
yeah.
fucking this one, fucking that one,
Hey.
fucking that one. Out the worst way, but I was free though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm free. I'm not bogging myself. I was just in a 7-year relationship. Then I was living with her
Yeah.
for like another almost a year.
Hmm.
You think I'm gonna come up and pop up and be in another relationship? Dog, like I was been on this woman for almost 8 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? When I say under, like this is the first time we would like live in close proximity, but bro, I need time to go be in the streets. So I was
No, I
doing,
get it.
but I was doing it wrong.
Yeah.
You gotta be honest. You gotta be. I wasn't honest. You know, these girls ask me questions. I don't want to answer the questions. It's whatever you want it to be.
Man.
Ain't you good?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to go eat? Let's go eat. Why you asking me a bunch of questions? Like, yo, you need some?
Yeah.
I was putting money on it. Yeah, because look now you go from Kadeem Harrison, Dwayne Wayne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Love is over money. Then you go to money is what y'all want. Then I'm gonna give y'all money.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna give nobody no love no more. Now I'm just giving y'all money, whatever y'all want. You know, what time you gonna do this? You got a problem. I don't want to hear your problems no more.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this person canceled. Like, let me call back.
Yeah.
Call somebody, yo, I got a homie who need this. Da, da, da. Call back, yo, it's taken care of. What? Yeah, don't worry. I made the appointment. They're gonna
Yeah.
take care of da, da, da. Oh
Wow.
my God. Da, 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 da. You know something about dick though. You know that, right? What? Yeah.
Yo.
Again, like I did my part,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
my job, not like voluntarily. I'm holding it down.
Yeah.
You know what I want from you? I want some head.
Yeah.
You know what I want from you? Put on the outfit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't gotta do nothing else. You gotta do nothing else. I'm gonna take care of this.
You became Mr. Love, and now you like Mr.
Mr. Mr. Bitches, Mr.
Yeah.
Whatever, Mr. Trick, whatever. I was
Right.
just like, that's how I'm gonna solve every situation. I don't want to hear your problem.
Right. Right.
Oh my, shut up. How much it costs?
Yeah, I can't
How
go.
much like how much? Yeah, that shit's annoying. Like how much it costs? That's what it just came to be. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I need a Metro card. Here, buy monthly.
Man, it's tricking.
Yeah, it was just like, but I was free though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was talking to any chick, man. I was talking to any chick, like just talking, like, and but it was wrong
Yeah.
the way
Yeah.
I was moving because I hurt.
You heard. Yeah.
I not only did I hurt the girl I ended up being with, I hurt the other girls who had prior relationships. Like, yeah, I hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some don't talk to me no more, which is fine. Um, but I hurt a lot of people in my wake. You know what I mean?
That's what happens. Yep.
Yeah, and thankfully I didn't create like a influx of broken women,
Mm.
but um, you do pay for it.
Yeah.
You do pay for it. And I pay for it in a way where now it's like if this relationship don't work out,
Mm.
you don't make it down the aisle or whatever the case may be. Hey man, it's been fun. It's been real. I'll become an incel because
Yeah.
it's a toll, bro.
It's a lot.
Toll,
Yeah.
especially when you in like your relationship goes 2 years gap,
Mm-hmm.
a
Mm-hmm.
year and a half
That's you
gap,
looking at them right here.
right? 2 more
Like,
years
God
gap,
damn.
7 years gap.
Yeah.
Like damn, like I never had like how they say if you were with a girl for 2 years
Yeah.
and you break up, you should at least give yourself another
2 years or whatever, or the length of the relationship. Yeah.
Bruh, it was 2 years, break up, 6 months, new relationship.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's can't do that again.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah. Even but men need companionship, and it's like, especially to survival, like men need companionship because
Mhm.
if you don't have a good woman in your life, um, for all my heterosexual men out there, I'm not trying to exclude anybody, but for our heterosexual men out there, if you don't have a good woman in your life, then it's kind of costly to your health and
Yeah,
your well
I
being.
I believe that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of research out there. It's a lot of things that go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be straight with your love. That's what I'm saying. It's different. Like men live longer married. Women don't.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Women live longer when they're not married. You know what I mean? Men got a shorter lifespan though,
Right, right.
on average.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, where's the balance? You need to marry a woman and get there kind of like in between, but the dynamics are so different.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out the balance. You know what I mean? So what I tell my girl now is like, I'm trying to learn you.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to like conquer you.
Gotcha.
I'm not trying to rule you. I'm trying to learn you. Hopefully you trying to learn me.
Mhm.
We find
Yeah,
balance.
yeah, build together. Yeah, yeah.
Because I was in a
Yeah.
relationship where I didn't give a fuck. Learn you. I'm just to learn.
Mhm.
You like money and shit like that. And I value love.
Mhm.
There was no balance. It was
Right,
like,
right, right.
hey,
Well, that's yeah, that's mature of you.
it took, but still, trust me, it's up.
And did having kids change you? Or having a
Of
kid change you?
course, man. My first son, man, Asan Naeem. My first son is a blessing, man.
Yeah.
His name means most content,
Mm.
most beautiful, and that's what he is. My son is beautiful, and he's happy. He makes me happy.
Mhm.
He's a reflection of both of us,
Mhm.
and everything he does is brand new.
Nice.
So it's the most basic thing, but everything he does is brand new. So I'm saying thank you.
Yeah.
I gotta applaud him. He says thank you.
Yeah.
Throw something in the garbage, I gotta applaud him
Yeah.
because his reaction is he smiles. He
Yeah.
says,
Yeah.
"Yeah, everything is new."
Yeah.
So I get to help mold a mind and have then my oldest, my stepson. He's a younger man. He's in
Mm.
puberty now. His voice is cracking. I'm making fun of him. His voice cracking. So I'm getting these parallels where I'm molding two different minds, but for two different tasks.
Mhm.
I gotta teach you at 12 going on 13
Mm.
how to get through junior high school, how to get to high school, and how to
Yeah.
navigate being a black man in society
Right.
and understand that, like, when he outside, he in the park, and the kids see you walking in, yo, who that? And he see me, he's like, that's my stepdad. And they get quiet.
Mm.
Now, like kids, when they see a lot of like active
Yeah.
fathers,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I tell him, I said, the reason why people carry themselves around me, because my presence demand respect. How
Mhm.
I carry myself demands
Mhm.
respect. So we walking down the street, people don't know me. Yo, what's up, King? Morning. You know
Yeah.
him? Nope.
Yeah.
But I carry myself.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
sees me with you. He may not have seen his father
Mhm.
or whatever. So that
Yeah. Yeah.
change. Yeah,
Yeah.
you fight harder. You want to live longer.
Mhm.
You want to get stronger because you got to play and stuff like that. And I look at my girl and I said, like, I remember when my girl was pregnant and we would make love, and I'm like, yo, you're carrying my child.
Mhm.
Beautiful feeling in the world. You're carrying my child. I would
Right.
talk to her and stuff like that, whatever. And, you know, she get these conversations like, do you love, like, I feel like if we didn't have our kid, we wouldn't be together. I'm like, look, our child's an extension of who we are,
Mhm.
right? And he may have been like a equalizer, whatever, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? To like, bringing us closer,
Bring
yeah,
yeah,
bringing us
yeah.
close together. But no child could keep any man any.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? No
Yeah.
child, like, you know what I mean? I would take him with me if that's the case. Like, if I'm out, I'm taking him with me.
Mhm.
But we are a dynamic family. I can't do this without you.
Mhm.
Like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't do this, raise him and stuff without you. You can't raise him without me.
Right, right, right.
And like I said, I'm old fashioned.
Yeah.
So even if we did have, I ain't gonna show it. I ain't gonna. I know a lot of miserable husbands. I know
Mm-hmm.
a lot of miserable baby fathers. I'm not one of them.
Mm.
We have our rough times, but it's like, look, we have a goal.
Yeah.
Let's get them out the house first, then let's
Yeah.
get them out the crib first. Let's get this mission accomplished. If you know what I mean, but I'm not going to be here like, oh, I'm here because of him.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm here because of him. We
Yeah.
had him.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm here because of him. If we didn't have him, we may not be here. Maybe not.
Mm.
But ain't no
Maybe, right?
ain't no maybe. He's here.
Yeah, yeah.
He's an extension of us.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact what I was manifesting and saying to you when you would carry him.
Mm-hmm.
I know how I look at you since you've had him.
Mm.
You're a vessel carrying a part of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't get into certain dynamics of like other people's relationships, how they get there.
Gotcha.
It don't make no sense to me. But yeah, like definitely like
That's dope,
change.
though.
Definitely change who I am.
That's dope.
Yeah.
For somebody going through a heartbreak or a breakup, what's some advice you would give them? Not the advice you.
Yeah. It depends how they got there. So I'll say this: if you broke up with if y'all broken up, and it's mutual,
Mm-hmm.
and that's key to say. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people say, "I don't fuck with my exes. I don't talk to my exes." I was like, "Damn!" So every relationship that ended was bad.
Yeah.
You don't have clean breaks. It feels like that sometimes, right? That no one
Right.
just says we're two different people.
Yeah.
Some of you grow apart,
Yeah.
but yo, somebody had to cheat.
Yeah.
Like it was just that. You know what I mean? When you break up, make sure that the doors are closed.
Mm-hmm.
Close them because people may pop back later on, and you wonder
Yeah.
why they
Yeah.
pop back. You ain't close them doors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Close them doors. The second thing I would say, give time, give yourself some grace.
Mm.
Forgive yourself. If you cheated, you're not a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
You're human. Forgive yourself
Mm.
for whatever it was. I'm horny. I'm drunk. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Whatever. Give yourself some grace. Don't
Mhm.
look at you like you a bad person because you slept with somebody else. People sleep with each other all the fucking time. This swingers and stuff.
Yeah.
Give yourself some grace. Whatever, it's not your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, you're people. The third thing, go out.
Mm.
Please don't be
Stuck in the house.
Trey songs and all it. Yo, all right. Have your moment.
Yeah.
Don't live in the moment.
Gotcha.
Have it.
Yeah.
Go get your ass outside the house.
Mhm.
Get a fucking hobby, something.
Yeah.
The last thing, out of sight, out of mind.
With the relationship.
If you don't have to see the other person, don't.
Mm.
Don't be on social media. No.
Yeah.
Block them. Don't see mutual friends. Yo, we're not together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't try to pull us back together.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So if you're going out, don't surprise me, pop up.
Yeah, I would hate that.
Yeah.
I would hate that.
Mutual friends, mind your business. Keep
Yeah.
it, mind your fucking business. Y'all are bad business sometimes with these breakups. And that's it, man. That's really it, man. Just
A
for real,
list.
for real.
He gave a list.
Yeah, because I realized the shit I didn't do for myself. I started
Yeah.
picking at myself. Oh, I did this. Oh, I could have been better. I give
Yeah.
myself. I was doing a lot.
Yeah.
Give yourself some grace. I wasn't going out.
Mm.
Stayed in the crib. Blah blah blah. Didn't do that.
Yeah.
Mutual friendship. Like I said, people got friends. Yo, we're done. If she didn't tell you we done
Mm-hmm.
officially,
Yeah.
I'm saying it. We're done. And then get the moment of, bro, my man's drinking. Get out that shit.
Yeah.
Get out of that shit. It's gonna make it worse.
Exactly. Yeah.
Makes
End
it
up
worse.
calling her probably.
Yeah, but nigga, I
Yeah.
did. Nigga was there. Got him in the call him like, yo, what happened to us? Like,
Man,
yeah, no, get the
terrible.
embarrassed her for that too. Don't do that.
Last but not least, the song you like to dedicate to Rachel.
Fistful of Tears, Maxwell.
Man, I ain't heard that in a minute.
Beautiful song.
And why you chose that?
It's a breakup song. People think it's a love song.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel like a weight is lifted. How can I compare you? Help me understand currency. A fistful of tears
Mhm.
is um is what I could afford.
Mhm.
I could like, you know what I mean? And he's like, fight of your life, can't
Yeah.
time will reveal all along you're the one who's losing. And he's I go insane. I go insane. Crazy sometimes, trying to keep you from losing your mind.
Mm.
Open your eyes, see what's in front of your face,
Yeah.
and give me my shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
The currency that you owe me is your emotion.
Mm.
Give me your tears. Give me something.
Mhm.
And this break could be clean. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? I never got my fistful of tears.
Mm.
So it's a beautiful
Dang,
ballad.
that was thoughtful, yeah.
Yeah,
Very
beautiful. Yeah,
thoughtful.
never got my fistful.
Good song too.
Beautiful song. People
Man.
stop playing that shit at your wedding, man. That's a breakup song. Niggas, that's a beautiful song. That's a breakup song. He's leaving. Fistful is find something else. But
Now, if Rachel heard this, what do you think she would say about
shit,
the relationship?
I don't know.
Mm.
I low key was going to tell her I was going to come do this
Yeah.
so she could see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I care? Nah,
Mm.
nah. We had ample time.
Gotcha.
You know what I
Alright.
mean? So I don't know what she would say. I think if anything, the first thing she may be embarrassed.
Is it
She's about image.
alright.
She does.
Yeah.
There's one thing I realized she never wants to be embarrassed. She would never do something like that. She's about image.
Yeah.
So
None of my exes want to do it either. So
right. Yeah. So,
an image
maybe
thing too.
some years ago, like we was together, like we was
Yeah,
together
yeah.
in a couples podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but a breakup,
Yeah.
she's about image. So she would never probably look at this on the low, watch it, maybe. I don't even know if she'd reach out and say something. I don't know. Yeah.
You want
Unpredictable.
man. Well, this is a good episode. Very, very mature of you for doing it.
Yeah, man.
Because it takes a lot. When men like they don't want to say nothing, man.
That's crazy. I
They
don't
don't want to
like
say nothing.
niggas is afraid of being vulnerable.
Yeah, yeah,
You gotta give yourself some grace.
yeah,
And, sometimes, yeah, you do. One thing what it is too, men take back women who cheat.
yeah,
They never
yeah,
want to admit that.
yeah.
It don't make you. I promise you, nobody gonna hit me up like, yo, Drew, nobody gonna hit me. You soft
Yeah.
or whatever. Maybe a stranger,
Uh-huh.
but ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me like, yo, it's not gonna happen that way.
Yeah.
Cause I know niggas who took back
I do
women.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop
Yeah, I
being
do
afraid to
too.
be.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, especially
I
being
don't think I
afraid
ever did.
vulnerable for another black man.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop being afraid of
Yeah.
being vulnerable.
That's crazy.
Yeah, speak your mind.
Where can people find you if you want them to find you?
If you want to find me for whatever reason, I would say if you like sports, tune into the best sports podcast in my opinion, Middle Initial Podcast, and my pod 69 on Instagram and on Twitter.
Mhm.
If you want to follow my life, Mr. Case in Point. I'm writing my third book this year.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely follow me for that book. If you want to hear if you want to check me out, Google Andrew L. Case. My book's on Amazon. First thing pop up will probably be my books on my Facebook, something like that. But Andrew L. Case, that's my full government name. Don't wear it out, please. But yeah, there's two books. My first book is dedicated, collection of short stories and poems,
Mm.
and my second book is Damnation of a Dreamer. Same premise, collection
Gotcha.
of
Yeah.
short stories and poetry. So
So this is like life stories.
yeah,
based
man,
on
I
your
go
life.
through my virginity story, my complexion
Dang.
story. You know what I mean? First love and all that. So I take it there.
Complexion story? Like
Yeah,
being dark?
being dark skinned. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
first
it
story.
wasn't
is my
in the
complexion.
2000s.
It wasn't in the 90s, 80s and 90s.
Yeah, the
now
90s,
now
yeah, yeah.
now all the women like the chocolate man and third.
Yeah.
Trust me, it was only Wesley and who
else? Tyson Bedford.
Maybe
Yeah.
Tyson Beckford. They did not like dark.
Was Michael Jordan that dark? Yeah, like
Jordan
him,
was
though.
dark.
Yeah.
Listen, good thing he played ball.
Yeah.
But women was not really checking for you if he was dark skinned at that time. You know what
That's
I mean?
crazy. But thank you for this, man. And that's been Views of an X.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was good. That was good.